And we're starting.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, we're here.
Okay.
We're here.
And
We're
we
back.
are live.
We're here.
Ladies and
Oh.
gentlemen, welcome back.
This is
It's
weird.
been a
Draft
while.
battles.
Oh,
Yeah.
We've got
Yeah.
draft battles. We've got mod
a
chat.
squad.
We got some
We got a new
opinions here.
channel.
Yeah, we got a new channel. Look at
I'm
this.
lazy.
Yeah, this motherfucker didn't want to upload, so look at it. It's
So-
all of
so-
us.
Dude,
We're just
Yeah,
gonna do
we're
it
all,
all.
yeah,
man.
you have to deal with all of
Thing.
us now.
And we're gonna be going through. We're gonna be going through draft battles.
So,
Dude, the ops is here.
dude, the spy
The
ops.
ops.
Fight ops. The
is
ops is
here.
here.
For the first battle, we have Excelsior versus Logan.
Oh,
This
boy.
is a fun game. I like this game.
So
this game
is
is good.
Ubers
I enjoyed this one.
for people who didn't see the Mewtwo. So you can draft 1 to 2
Those who don't know.
Ubers depending on how good they are. Logan has Mewtwo, and Excelsior has, I believe it's Naganadel and
Solgaleo.
Yeah.
But they didn't bring Naganadel for
Yeah.
this
No
battle.
Naganadel. I was very surprised to not see it because he has a superior. Like,
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I was gonna say that's
Because
John
you're faster.
Surfswitching.
yeah.
That is
I guess-
that's true.
I guess what's his name probably isn't
It
bad
is Terra
either.
Serp. It is Terra Serp. But
Yeah, and you
It
don't
is
really
Terra
want to
Serp, but it is slower.
Hey, I'm gonna be real with you.
It's slower than
Excelsior had all his bets this game on his Harkonine because that thing had no switch-ins
That is
in this
true,
matchup.
that's
That's
true.
true.
Yeah, that
That is
is
true.
insane.
Yeah,
let's get it.
the only thing that wasn't getting obliterated was Jellicent, which doesn't have a great defense stat already. So it was just get through that
Probably
and game.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
we'll
probably still
see what
two-shotting
happens though.
that thing.
So to start,
Yeah.
we have
What are the lead?
Thunders,
It's probably
Terras.
lead ops, right?
Fight
Yeah,
Ops,
yeah.
of course, right?
And it's
We
gonna
got really
be-
good. If you actually direct your attention to the commentary, we got really good commentary on the side.
So
here.
please
The-
click play so we can ignore that on the side.
Joe Biden. Okay.
Toss on the ops.
I-
U-turn.
Taunt me,
believe
you
damage.
turn. We do not.
Yeah,
we do
I
not
think,
care
I think
about
this
shit.
I think this is the draft game that Sableye got banned for typing Pornhub in chat.
No, that was a different one. That was a different one.
No,
No,
don't
no,
worry.
okay.
Don't.
Now the video
Yeah.
team on
We'll
it.
get to
It's
that.
gonna be
That
big.
was
That's gonna be
weapons,
big.
Great.
Danny.
Great
One at a time,
taunt
one at a
off
time.
lead, by the way. I really
Yeah.
Logan,
The
however,
humble
I think
taunt.
fucking U-turns.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, knowing that it's probably lead ops, it just leads or they just lead the taunt guy, which makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, Logan
But
asked me
the
to do
end
like a
coming
mock
in
game with
turn
him,
two.
and then
You're a
he
little early
tried
to
to
the party.
deal with it through that. It was good.
Straight back.
The
to
double
ops.
back
No way
as
name
well.
this thing.
Yeah.
No way name
You
this
eat
thing
that
Broken
switch.
Vessel. It is not all that, bro. That is Spite Ops.
The agility is insane.
Okay,
by the way. I'm
this
surprised
This
he didn't
turn,
just-
this
didn't
turn
just
right
pick
here,
Phil.
I gotta talk about this one. I think the greedy play here for going for agility, low key, it kind of messed up his entire game plan for
Yeah.
the rest of it. Him
Yeah, it did.
not
So
his
it's also-
removal being as bad as it is because it is exclusively Hitmontop. How are you going to get a rapid spin off when there's a fat ass Jellicent there?
Right.
You can't.
Kind of true.
And Excelsior.
And you
kinda
got no
true.
defog on the rest of the
To
team, so
Logan's
everything is
team.
slow.
Was kind
Well,
of just
here's the thing.
sweep with the Arcanine
Yeah,
when the sun goes up, but sun's not up and nothing's chipped.
Yeah,
I'm
Here's
clicking
the
the
thing.
delete button so this thing doesn't set up webs.
yeah.
As well.
No.
You know Sash is broken. You just kill it at this point.
Yeah,
No
exactly.
hazard.
You can't Oko Jellicent. You can't Oko Mewtwo. I don't even think you can Oko Orthworm at this point.
Mm-mm.
Why are we setting up? Like,
Yeah, there's no
he
need
could
to.
just
You're-
he
It's the
could
start of
just
the
go
game.
probably hard Jellicent and it's fine. Like I mean, just head smash and take some good damage
Yeah,
because
right.
no matter what comes in, like if you
Yeah.
head smash and Jellicent comes in, maybe it takes half, maybe it doesn't. You get an easy
It's
switch
probably
to
still dying
Sceptile.
in two.
Yeah,
low-key.
it probably is. If it's King Gambit or Orthworm, you just lock Flare Blitz at the
Like,
speed
move.
of light after. Like
Yeah, you don't care.
Anyways,
you
that
low
doesn't
don't
happen.
give a fuck.
So we click agility.
Yeah, agility instead, which like nets you nothing, and
Yeah,
Logan gets
Logan
the
gets
Now
webs
webs
up.
bad.
Huge for him.
Yeah, what should have happened is Flare Blitz that turn, so webs don't go up. Because those
Yeah.
Right,
webs
obviously.
kind of do mess up the game a lot.
Yeah, because now he has to get an extra like speed boost on the Spathra. Sceptile's slow. Got no boots because it's Mega. You know, Arcanine is not boost. We'll see that later.
We swap out
Hard
Solgaleo,
Solgaleo is not really
here,
good.
also-
you're in danger of a scald, right? You don't want to die.
Yeah.
So into Solgaleo. Kind of insane Solgaleo on a scald swapping, because if this guy gets burned, oh.
Bad.
But hey,
Yeah.
Especially
nothing
because
ever
like
happens. So
this thing is like mono Willow Scald, like that's all it ever runs. So
yeah.
humble knockoff.
It's a good
the
knock.
knockoff is nice though. That
Yeah,
did
great
so
knock.
much.
Into the
I don't know why you don't Willow there.
but,
Guy like me knocks again.
yeah. King Gambit comes in.
I think
on
it was
this.
Scald. I don't think he had a Wiz. I think it was Toxic Scald, Hex, Recover.
Mhm.
Okay.
School status.
That makes sense.
Turn of the century is about to happen.
Oh yeah.
Knock off
Oh,
the
yeah.
Gambit, you know.
Oh yeah.
Get rid of the black glasses. That's good damage. Good chip. Knock off.
Hey, why can't Gambit
did it
go first
faster?
Hey, that's a pretty fast King
That's a
Gambit.
pretty fast
Whoa.
Gambit.
Whoa, that's a.
That's
No, he
gotta
clicked
be-
teleport that turn, didn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was teleport. I thought that was
You
slow
know, teleport
going.
because he forgot that it was a
Negative
negative
priority,
priority
yeah.
move.
Yeah.
Well,
I
because
thought
Excelsior, I don't know. Excelsior for the rest of this game believes that this King Gambit is like got some weird thing going on where it's faster than the speed of light because they forgot about negative priority teleport.
Oh
Which,
my
hey,
god.
it's
That's
tough.
funny.
It happens. We bounce back.
Yeah.
I thought
Keep
was
that in
the
mind though.
slow
Teleport
Galea.
and stuff like that. Negative
I'm
priority. It's
sorry.
like
Listen,
-6.
I'm sorry. Like, if you're running teleport, you should know that. Like,
Yeah.
anyways, this was a mistake on my end. Excelsior ran this team by me, and I should have caught the fact that this is Intimidate into a King Gambit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a
that's
later
all.
adjustment too. Actually, I suggested to Logan, I'm like, hey, he's got a Hitmontop, low key, run Defiant,
Yeah, and
Two
Yeah.
Intimidators on that team.
Excelsior
because
here
you have
has-
no other switch into this Pokemon. Dark is so strong into this team.
has a Spothra, has Sceptile, has Arcanine, really doesn't want webs up. So there's a mind game going on. Do I Rapid Spin on King Gambit swapping in or another mon swapping in? Or do I go for a super effective move on Jellicent? Because Jellicent is in range of pretty much anything that isn't normal or fighting, right? So
Or even just kill the King Gambit because this
Yeah,
mon
you
is
can also
so
just kill
scary.
King
in the
Gambit.
remaining
like
mons.
CC's
Like,
not bad here either.
The only Pokemon that maybe take one is like, I don't know, maybe a Thundurus and Arcanine, but the other two are probably dying in one to something.
Right, right.
Actually, no, Sceptile might eat one, maybe,
We'll see.
because you
But
can't get knocked
anyways,
off.
Intimidate goes up, Defiant is up. We are up.
We are up.
Swap
There you
Jellicent
go,
on the Rapid
Jellicent.
Spin. Good play.
Gotcha.
It is what it is.
Hazards up.
And Jellicent
Recover.
Oh.
Slower. The speed drop actually really helping him get that recover off.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah, that's
Jellicent is
true.
naturally slower than the Hitmontop, so getting that speed drop actually helps it out a ton.
Now Technician
Yeah.
Brutal Swing would have been crazy.
Yeah, that
That
again.
would've been really cool.
I should have noticed a brutal swing and been like, if that's for Jellicent, just run Technician and thug it out.
Guy like
This is
me
not
runs
gonna do
through stuff,
shit.
steals the item, lock it in.
Low key, yeah. Kind of fire.
Hey, what item?
Those who know.
Okay, I'm on that like had as an item, like on a swap in. Like you know what I mean.
Hungry. Bro's so hungry for items.
Anyways, back
Fatty.
to full basically. Just gonna do this
Yep.
forever.
Jellicent is, yeah, he's good.
Goes into Sceptile
Good
on
mon.
presumed recover, right? Yep.
Yeah, another
Not bad,
cover.
not bad.
Goes into Serp. Makes
Good
sense.
play. I'm a
Takes
demon,
30.
and every time that this Serperior came in on the energy ball, I'm like, drop so it gets the special defense raise. It would have been crazy.
Yeah, no, I saw the
Oh
energy
my
ball. I'm like,
God.
dude, imagine a Spinef boost over here.
Yeah, that would have been evil.
Would
That
have been
would've been really
crazy.
bad. Because this
Anyways,
thing's
Serperior's
sub as well,
faster,
too.
Gets up a sub.
Yeah.
Oh my god, sub.
Dragon Pulse.
This def race you might maybe. I don't know. Probably not.
It's still stab.
Goes into Gambit. Makes
Gambit
sense.
comes in.
Yeah.
Jet Tail and Gambit's probably just gonna click knock. You're giving that mon an attack boost, low key.
Yeah.
Sure.
This
Oh,
is the
Swords
only
Gambit.
turn I didn't really like from
Whoa.
Logan. I think clicking a move on like a very obvious Jet Tail, it would have been completely fine.
Yeah.
Excelsior not calling this Jellicent coming in is a little crazy though.
Yeah, I gotta be
Yeah.
honest.
You got
Like,
it the first time with the rapid spin. I feel like
if you're in a
you should try
position
something
with
like
sub in front
has
of
a
King
sub
it's like,
up too.
yeah, exactly. With sub up, you should know that he's gonna go Jellicent because he can't
Yeah.
afford losing King Gambit just to take out a sub.
But also, one thing that you see it later in this game actually, the King Gambit with the webs is actually faster than the Hitmontop. So if he got the play wrong, I think an Ironhead might have one-shot a Hitmontop at +3.
Yeah. Oh, at +3.
Low-key.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because this mon is not bulky. Like I did a mock
Yeah.
game with Logan, and I brought like max defense Hitmontop, and yeah, Ironhead was doing like 50 or something like that at +1. I'm like,
Humble base
holy-
50
gross.
HP.
Yeah, that HP
Post
does
combat on
not.
ghost type. Got the read.
Normally it's
Break
both comes
sub.
from Intimidate, but when you're Defiant, you Loki don't give a fuck.
Brutal swing.
Yeah.
Not doing enough. We've been here
I
before.
gotta be honest, that swing brutal.
A little bit.
Yeah.
And the curse body.
Yeah, curse body.
Oh,
Can't
now
touch
you
it
actually
anymore.
can touch this one.
Not water absorb, curse body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I mean, you don't need
Raw.
water absorb. He's got no like my Lodok's not that crazy into this team anyway.
So Excelsior
That
has to
makes
come off
sense.
here, right? Go into Sceptile. Obvious
On the
Skull
on the
coming in,
Skull's
or
special
recover.
cover,
Recover's good
yeah.
too.
Either works.
And
Yeah, keep it healthy.
Synthesis.
Synthesis is really
Synthesis,
cool, by the way.
that's a
Shed Tail
cool
Synthesis,
bring.
that's really cool. Yeah.
Especially because it's a little bit of a sneak peek. There's Sunny Day on this Thunderous, so
yeah,
you get
Sunny Day with
all
the
your
synthesis,
health
you can
back.
get multiple Shed Tails.
Mhm.
Is
No, I
really
loved
cool.
I loved the synergy on this team with the synthesis on that. Like that was fire.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
That
dope.
was really cool.
You honestly don't really need many other moves on Sceptile, so you might as well just
Right.
do that.
Doesn't really
Dual
get
Stab,
good
Shed
coverage.
Tail, and Synthesis. Great.
So Hex comes in, not doing a lot. A little bit of misplay from Logan. I would prefer to like Toxic it there, but that's whatever.
Yeah. That happens.
And there
And
was
the
the Toxic.
Toxic.
It missed anyways, but yeah.
I mean, you should have known
Apparently
Shed
would've
Tail
been
was
better.
coming though too. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have to
I
like,
mean,
make an
it-
aggressive play into like I don't even know who I guess Gambit, but this
Or
one
you
gives
just try to
power.
I
break
mean, it's
it.
not unreasonable for Logan to like think Sceptile was going for an attack there. Like,
Yeah, but
because
you see
he wants to
energy
get, like, he knows that Excelsior wants to get rid of the webs. So it's like, oh, he's probably gonna want to get rid of this Jellicent energy ball, like get a Toxic off on it. But yeah,
I mean, is this Jellicent Fizz Def? Or is
I
this
think it was
Spadef?
Max
I'm
Spadef,
pretty sure it's
actually.
special defensive.
That's,
Definitely.
if it's
It was
Spadef,
Spadef.
low key it might eat one.
was
But
Spadef because of
definitely
what you're
does.
about to
definitely
say.
eat one.
Definitely does eat one.
Yeah, Jellicent's bulk.
But
is
on
pretty
top of that, if I saw that thing click Synthesis the turn before, I'm like, okay, incoming
good.
Shed
Yeah,
Tail.
I want
Alright.
to get rid of the guy. He's annoying.
Anyways, Toxic misses. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
People-
Excelsior misses this
Holy
crit, by
moly.
the
Yeah,
way.
crit Debo,
So,
that thing is Spadef as hell. He lived that one.
yeah.
Gift.
So this crit right here, low key messed up Excelsior bad, because you'll see Jellicent recovers here. Curse body.
They didn't
Yep.
yeah curse
wait,
body,
no.
but they didn't realize that it was a crit. So
Also, letting
Yeah.
this. Oh,
I think you
this
should've
turn
just gotten
too.
the kill.
yeah,
You gotta
not
taunt,
yeah,
no?
Another
crazy.
turn, he lets this
Oh, wait,
thing
yeah, taunt,
live.
yeah.
and then-
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
definitely should've
taunt
just taunted
that.
here.
Do not let that recover.
Yeah, the fact that Logan got another recover off here is very annoying for Excelsior.
Well, the longer this stays alive, the longer you're not allowed to rapid spin, which
Yeah.
screws up your whole
The
plan.
longer you can't bring in the Spothra yet, like things
Yeah.
are starting to get pretty chipped down.
Especially because if Excelsior
You're not even getting any chip back. You're just soaking it
Yeah.
all with Jellicent.
Excelsior didn't
Yeah.
realize that the first T-Bolt crit. So in Excelsior's mind,
It-
I can.
They
Volt
thought
Switch
the
and
Volt
kill it,
Switch would kill him. Yeah.
Yeah,
which
it
doesn't
did
happen
not.
because the damage. It just doesn't work out like
Yeah.
that.
43.
And now you have to go Arcanine, and this is like,
Uh-oh.
oh, you're taking
And the
webs.
man.
You have to agility to just be faster than stuff. It's not a great look. Oh, sure, you have the sun up, but you're probably taking a Scald.
Also, yeah, it comes
Yeah,
in
and
on the
then
Scald.
incoming
Thank God the sun
Scald
was
is
up, otherwise
like-
he died instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Sceptile comes in.
Then doubling out. Why do we double out after we
Yeah, I
brought
don't
him
know why
in
we
to
did
take a
Scald.
that.
Scald?
He
It's
definitely
fine.
should have just
No burn.
killed
Like,
it.
Yeah, I know,
nothing
but
ever
why
happens
did,
there.
you just go to Sceptile instead of going to Arcanine? We went to Arcanine for no reason there.
Even
Yeah.
just to stay in Arcanine would have been fine. You could have just gotten a free Flare Blitz. Like, nothing eats that. Jellicent's gonna die from one.
Are you? Is
at that point.
Jellicent slower? There's webs.
Definitely.
Okay.
surprised there
I
was
mean,
no
probably.
Sceptile.
It was like no.
I mean, is
team
it
best.
is it Scarf Arcanine?
No, it was.
it's
I don't even know what the
agility.
item was.
Oh yeah, it's
What was
Jelly,
the
you're
ability?
right.
What was the item on that thing?
Expert belt,
Expert
Oh,
belt.
extra belt. Yeah.
Raw.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I believe.
Makes sense looking at the monster.
I mean, depending on the speed investment, the Arcanine might have been slower than Jellicent actually.
depends.
Is it?
Yeah. If it's an
I
agility,
mean, I can
say,
double
yeah.
check, but I'm 90% sure because or they wanted a damage boosting item, and Life Orb was on there, and I was like, fuck Life Orb.
Yeah.
True.
No, I'm a big belt guy too.
Yeah.
so-
It was expert belt. It was expert belt adamant.
Okay.
Now, Serp, this is Terra Serp, so Terra Blast, even just raw Terra Blast, can just kill Serperior, Sceptile here rather. So we're
Yeah,
gonna see that here.
Great.
We go Terra
You
Dark.
want to get rid of this thing.
Bye bye. Threat
Also,
eliminated.
Terra
Oh, yeah,
Dark is
negative
also
boost.
great because Find My Switch-ins too, because it puts a lot of pressure on him on top.
Also makes you immune to this guy over here, which is nice.
Yeah, exactly. You can't get taunted.
Ooh.
Because I
That's
remember in
true.
the mock game that we did, I was like, oh, what about like Terra Electric Surf to be immune to T-Wave?
attack boost.
Girl.
And then
Does that mean Terra Blast is
I
physical
think your
now?
special attack is still higher if you're max special attack.
yeah, that is pretty funny too, though.
I don't know. Its attack is pretty low.
Yeah.
They're both 75, I think.
But like it's invested versus
Yeah.
non-invested, and you're probably
Yeah.
minus nature,
Mm.
whatever. Doesn't matter that much because you swap out
I'll
immediately.
believe you for now.
And there's a brutal swing.
Hey,
Hey,
finally
the
gets the
ghost
brutal
type's
swing
gone.
call.
It's a little too
Yay.
late though.
Yeah, you can finally
Yeah,
spin.
I do
Oh,
Here goes
Oh,
Mewtwo.
they have Mewtwo.
world domination. My bad.
World domination.
Anyways,
Yeah, Mewtwo getting
the
the free
strike is
switch in
coming.
too when everything is chipped is great.
Yeah,
Nice
so
focus.
I asked Excelsior in prep, hey, what do you do when the Mewtwo switches in? Oh, right, you have a Solgaleo. You're probably fine.
Yeah.
So
Dead.
bad news.
He's gone.
He's not here
We clicked
anymore.
teleport in
got
front
that
of the
anymore.
King Gambit.
And
Yeah.
died for it. Oh boy. Boy, oh
Anyways.
boy. Well,
We're about
world.
to see something crazy happen. Yeah, it might just be crazy to me, but I'm surprised this happened. So Psystrike is obviously coming into this spot red.
No,
doing
I-
over half.
yeah,
Oh,
no,
fair-
Go
I-
fair-
48, bro. Holy.
Now, Terrifier.
Humble.
Makes
Sarah.
sense. Makes sense.
Terrifier. It does it?
It's
Doesn't
Terrifier
make
and the
Especially with the
sun.
sun up.
It hits. No, it hits everything that Psychic doesn't. That was the.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
was
I-
the idea.
but-
Pretty good coverage.
Besides-
But I mean,
Jealousy.
Terrifiring there instantly secures. You die this turn if he clicks Psystrike.
That is true.
Yeah.
Now, because no, it's no longer resisted. You die this turn.
Yeah, but Psystrike
Yeah.
wasn't a 2-co anyways. So he's
Well,
yeah,
reading.
because it was
he's
resisted.
reading.
Yeah, it was resisted.
he's
He
reading
definitely
coverage.
not a parried.
He's what? What are we talking? No, he's reading. He's reading Logan going for coverage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Read
like
Okay.
the Shadow Ball.
Okay.
Like
Wait,
what?
what was the set on
why-
this thing?
We're all hating on this. I don't.
think
It's
it
your
was nasty
standard
plot.
calm
Three
mind.
attacks.
Doesn't
No,
get blocked.
the
It's
Espathra.
No, it definitely gets nasty plot.
The Espathra does not get
Espathra.
nasty.
I'm talking
plot.
Mewtwo. I'm talking
Not
Mewtwo.
as
My bad.
tough.
I was asking
no,
about
that,
Espathra.
no, Mewtwo is definitely plot 3, but Espathra I believe it was just the standard
Oh,
CM.
man.
Terra Blast.
Like,
Anyways,
No.
all
anyways,
that noise.
Pot
outta here.
Terra.
You're about to see Mewtwo take so much damage
Cut.
for no reason because it's charcoal. Charcoal in the sun.
It's charcoal. It's charcoal
Oh.
in the sun, so it did a lot
Yeah.
more than you would think.
I saw that damage
Um,
and Mewtwo's fat. I was very
Here's the
surprised.
thing.
by that.
Yeah.
No,
oh,
no,
yeah.
I think Logan made the right play there. I'm gonna be real.
No, taunt,
Yeah.
taunt is definitely the correct play.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
taunt covers
Prevents us
literally
from
everything.
protecting.
Because this mon is
Yeah.
evil,
Getting
and
a
if
free
you let this
speed
mon
boost.
set up,
Yeah,
Yeah,
in the
it-
moment I was
it-
like, why did he taunt there, not just like win the 50-50? And I was like, wait, he just circumvented the 50-50. Who fucking cares?
right?
I mean, it's
Yeah.
kind of
If
dicey
you could
if he
eat one,
did
it's what doesn't
protect.
care.
Yeah, I don't think Logan expected to take that much because I don't think he expected fucking charcoal as well.
Yeah. I didn't even know that.
He's just
till now.
like, oh, this thing doesn't have a attack stat. This should be fun. Oh, ow.
Right.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yes, that did a lot.
Yowza.
Anyways, let's see. Speed boost, go back to neutral.
Speed boost.
Side
Yep.
strike,
And
yeah.
thanks to the webs,
Yeah.
he outspeeds at that turn and gets the kill.
So you should have protected, but you were taunted, so you couldn't. So I think it was a fair play
Yeah.
from Logan.
Keeps
Yeah.
it too.
This is the stop prankster bullshit.
Serp comes in.
No, actually, I think one of the adjustments that Logan suggested.
Wait. Hover that
Hasn't been
thundo
done.
set.
Thunderous.
Yeah. Because yeah, all 4 moves are revealed, so I actually don't know why we're switching there. Did we not kill with side strike?
I don't know if it did. I think it might have been a roll potentially.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think it wasn't modest. It was like nasty plot taunt. I think flamethrower side strike. No, lumberry actually.
I mean, especially
Yeah.
when it is a prankster mon, there always could just be the random, oh, it has a lot of HP investment, right? So
Mhm.
That's fair.
I'm not going for
I
side
do
strike
think it
there.
was HP speed. Well, you could have calced the earlier T-bolt switch damage as well.
I mean, he also kind of has to keep Mewtwo alive because Hitmontop's still alive at full, pretty much. And Hitmontop beats the rest of these 3, especially because I think it was what, Assault Vest on the Hitmontop? you can still
It
beat
doesn't
Serp.
beat Gambit, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it threatens
Well,
enough.
Yeah,
mean, if
it
it's at
depends.
full-
Like 1 CC will wipe that thing, obviously, but
Yeah.
no, it was Spatak and speed on the Thundo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which again you would know from Calix, so I don't know. Maybe it still didn't kill, but
T-Bolt kills
It
Serp.
might
Yeah.
not have.
maybe you for some reason didn't creep it. But yeah, we're taunting the Earthworm so it can't shed tail.
Taunt is very good. Very good play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shed tails that turn. Goes into King Gambit.
and then
Sunny Day.
gets
Oh,
the Sunny
baby.
Day off.
Volt Switch comes in. Straight into Hitmontop. I don't know about that one.
Well, where else are you gonna go?
I mean,
Yeah,
you need
right.
a
I
spin.
guess.
You need a spin
Oh,
bad.
yeah, see that damage?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I got bad
Alright,
news.
man,
You're not
bye-bye.
spinning.
Yep, and it's faster because of the web.
Alright.
Thunk.
Thunderous comes in. Now. is this
Thunderous
Volt
comes in
Switch-
'cause
this
you're
is Volt
faster.
Switch range, right? Yeah.
This is V switch range.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Excelsior.
Uh-oh.
nice punch. I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Like you
Yeah.
you
Can't
can
taunt
play
at
the
the
mind
start,
game,
yeah.
but it's losing for you. In all honesty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
And
can't
you're
do
stalling
anything
stun
with it.
turns. You can't afford to do it.
Yeah, so this is what fucked up Excelsior so bad. So
Oh,
no, here's the thing. A speedy Arcanine, or an Arcanine with enough speed, is still faster than King Gambit despite the webs, because Logan had no speed investment. Excelsior, though, because of the Solgaleo turn, believes that he is outsped and he must go Thundo.
Oh.
And therefore,
yeah.
they waste a turn going to Thundo and letting it die to Sucker Punch. Just one single turn gets wasted. And you'll see why that matters in a second.
Yeah. Anyways,
plus
hey,
Logan-
play incoming. Morning Sun, back
Logan, yeah,
Yeah,
Logan
Morning
does
Morning
Morning
Sun
agility.
is the
Oh my
best.
god.
and gets
gets the
out
Sucker
of
Punch gets the Sucker Punch correct again. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, at this point, Arcanine with Sun kills everything.
Yeah,
Correct.
definitely.
Let's just
Especially
see how
being
it plays
extra
out,
belt
though.
too.
So Sucker Punch comes
But
out.
bad
doesn't
news.
Come, right? Flare
Yeah,
Blitz,
but
Omni
you see how many
Rocket.
turns of Sun are left?
Ooh,
Not
turns
enough.
left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Now
Yeah, that
the
one turn.
last-
One turn.
Are you
One
killing
turn
me?
of Sun.
Really?
I think
And
the
then-
last play here was kind of stupid too, though. If
Again,
I'm being
because there was no because they spent that one turn going to Thundo, they were one turn short of having Sun boosted extra belt Arcanine Flare Blitz in the Sun versus an Orthworm, which almost assuredly would have OHKO'd,
Especially
It
Um,
definitely did.
It-
yeah. and all because of that teleport on Sogaleo.
Yeah.
fuck
Because
that.
they thought it was Speedy
Happens.
King Gambit and they thought they had no out, so they had to go Thundo.
Yeah. Although I will
Yep.
give credit to Logan on this play specifically, because Logan was concerned about Arcanine actually, and being in this exact scenario actually. It was something that he mentioned.
So watching
And,
the game
um,
live, we're like, oh, body press comes out, it's easy.
Yeah.
Logan wins here, right?
It's not body press.
It is
Surprise
not body press.
move.
It is earthquake.
Earthquake. Yeah. Logan
Yeah.
had
Excelsior-
calculated so that it actually did live an expert belt's Flare Blitz. Max it
That's
was
funny.
like max defense thing.
Like
Um,
I
Just
feel
go
like
for
it's
the flare
silly
blitz
not to.
so.
Yeah, I was gonna
No,
say
you
I
have
feel
to
like
go
it's
for
very
crit.
silly to not just rock Flare Blitz there then.
Especially
Yeah.
because
You
even
do.
accounting
You do.
for
You just have to
no
rock the crit.
Even accounting for no crit, Flare Blitz could have burned, so that would have like done
True.
less damage.
That
So
actually
You
would've
wouldn't. You wouldn't have lived
Yeah,
anyways.
Yeah, you.
Oh,
wouldn't have
yeah, I
done
forgot
it,
you were
but-
low. My bad.
You were at 30%. It's 4 times.
yeah,
It
you're right,
doesn't
you're
matter.
So that's Excelsior
Um,
versus Logan done. Good job to Logan.
Pretty good.
Very clutch.
Yeah.
Last mon. Now
Fourth
we
one,
go
Jim.
into Oz.
Oh,
Ozzy.
stall! Yes!
Oh, Dizzy,
Yes!
Dizzy,
Oh, this
Dizzy
is
versus
nice
Maple.
match.
Yeah.
I don't even think I saw
much.
this. But
Maple cameo.
You definitely
Check
watched this
this.
before.
I
I was on
was-
DC when you watched this.
You
Yeah,
did.
that sounds right. I forget what your team
Yeah.
was though.
This is a funny game.
Also,
Mabel,
No-
you want to
no
take
Uber.
over for this one?
I mean, sure. I can try yap about it
For sure.
and my decisions about it.
Yapping.
Well, like
So,
I want you
first,
brought a lot of
um,
defense, huh?
Yeah. No,
Yep,
no,
consider.
no Mega Blaziken because Mega Blaziken in this team is just not doing a lot,
Yeah.
especially into that fat.
Yeah,
ass
wait.
Zygarde.
It had a
Zygarde.
I got it
the
on
worm
Moltres.
comes out.
Yeah.
Priority guy right here.
Yeah, Water Shuriken too. He's got a
To be fair,
Moltres
I
on the
believe
team.
Lizzie can get Stone Edge, but
It
still.
does. But still, yeah.
It's an opportunity cost thing. If you want to run all that coverage for a specific Pokemon, you just won't be able to run like Swords Dance. You can't
Yeah,
run
Blaze
Protect.
had
Yeah,
Hate
exactly. I'm
Ward.
just-
It really
Yeah.
needs to be
Exactly.
all smooth.
It wants to run like one set and that's it. And if you can't run the one set, it's pretty tough.
Mhm.
Anyways, turn one
Yeah,
here.
it's true.
So turn
Anyways,
one,
I'm
the
glimming it.
expected Glimora.
Yeah, Earth Power,
Raw.
great play.
Raw
Clearly,
brain.
Great
because we're
shield.
special.
So you prevent the T-Spike. Really good. I hope you don't make a mistake about that later.
Those are no.
The Earth Power crits, getting Greninja.
Yeah, crit Earth Power just
over
50
half,
to
Big
grand.
Really good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what happens when you make an offensive play. The luck's
Yeah.
never in your favor if you switch. Luck's sometimes in your favor if you make the offensive play. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Chomchin's the hero.
Wow.
Arachnoid comes in.
Plus
Obvious.
500
Alright, what
aura.
was
Arachnoid.
Okay.
Was this
Yeah.
AV?
No, it was
I don't think
actually
so,
it was
yeah.
Boots. I mean, it
Oh, yeah,
switched
Boots,
on
yeah.
the South Rock.
Oh, it was blue. Oh, my bad. My bad. I pulled the same.
It was like Max F, wasn't it, that
Who
we
wants
did
to see
it?
Scissor take half?
It had to be.
Yeah.
Bonk.
Terra
Thunk.
Water Liquidation.
Mega
Pretty
Holy
sure we had
raw.
like no
U-turn.
investment
son.
on this thing either.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
that
we
did.
had
Switch
Switch
on
Oh
half.
my
Power time.
god.
Yeah.
Dunk.
Arachnoid did put in crazy work, even for being like a defensive Pokemon just for Gren.
And now in just like
Liquidation doing a
6
billion.
turns, I've got like all of his mons, or like half of his mons on below half.
Yeah, like a lot of the scary mons or mildly
A lot of
annoying
good
ones, they're like at
Yeah.
half already, which is like wow,
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Pretty good.
That's
Arachnoid
great
putting in
damage
work.
for a team that is like full stall.
Exactly.
Honestly, if you got like a little bit more work and maybe didn't send a Stealth Stealer here, it could have just won. But it's little like I think not here, but like if you somehow like avoid the Grimmsnarl and then get this Mon in, it could have been a generational work. You do have to worry a little
Yeah.
bit about Zygarde, but if you get a Beast Boost off or two, like it should be light work.
I mean, it's got 1,000 arrows though.
Well, yeah, but like
Thousand
if you're like
arrows
you're
is
already like
scary.
autotomized up and
Oh, if you're already boosted, yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Anyways, Grimmsnarl comes in, reflect, obvious Grimmsnarl stuff, then hits the parting shot. I don't know what your set on this was. Probably since it was leftovers, it was a more bulky set. But if you were like an autotomized meter beam set,
I mean, we'll see it here.
Yeah.
Because
Alright.
Celesteela is stuck around for like a good chunk of the
It
game.
did, yeah, and it did quite a lot.
humble subject
Here goes Big Man.
goes in
Scared of
flat.
this guy, so yeah.
Fake magic arts.
Switching out there was actually I like that play too in case of sub because if it like you can't really touch Zygarde as Celesteela, like Heavy Slime does nothing. Your coverage is pretty lacking
And I
to
had
hit
leech
this thing.
seeds, and I can't leech
Yeah,
into
it,
the
yeah,
hide
sub
sub.
speed too.
Now I thought this was fake magic arts when I first saw this battle because you know if Dragon
Those-
Dance Zygarde gets set up, that's scary. But like if you're unaware, you don't care, and you know you can put the boots on to fake having magic.
So that rhymed.
True.
However, it doesn't matter that much because you still kind of destroy that mon. Alluring
Yeah.
Voice, crazy. Goes
Yeah.
through subs, can
Bonk.
mess up setup mons. Very good brain.
Actually, bright brain.
Goes through the very obvious sub Zygarde as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. That's
and that's what it was really for. We put like a ton of prep into that thing just for
Oh, yeah.
Zygarde.
I mean that mon's really scary.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That mon
I
is
mean,
terrifying.
As soon as I saw Zygarde, Alluring Voice was a time
Yeah,
rendering.
no, that was very good idea.
Scizor Mega comes out.
Yeah, here comes Scissor.
Protect,
This guy's
just
scary.
scouting. Yeah, bullet punch, obvious bullet punch, whatever. You can play around it now.
Yeah, I mean, you
Or you
kind of
can-
have to attack it in case it is mystical.
Or just flamethrower.
I'll just
Yeah.
get flamed,
Yeah.
that's right.
He gets Flamethrower, he gets Flame.
Gen 1
Fire
coverage,
Blast,
fuck
right.
that mon.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you
So
can't come off
good.
because of
Burning
speeds
Jealousy.
and the
And
burning
that's
jealousy.
Burning
Great
Jealousy, bro?
bring.
That was
Really
so
good
sick.
bring.
Fire
That was so
bring.
sick.
Hey,
Fire
if you
bring.
told me before this match if Spiritomb got fire coverage, I would have told you no. I would have told you it gets Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not know who got that move. I forgot about that.
Nope. And you know, Liftham
Really
got a couple
cool bring
things
from
about
Disney.
this.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I would have believed you. I feel like a lot of
Oh, yeah,
first
no,
types get fire
hey,
coverage from
my
these.
fault. for
Ooh,
that
big
one.
wish.
Ryan Celesteela.
Yeah.
And
This is
Celesteela's going to full.
the counter to this guy. Comes in.
Yeah, I think this is like almost the same set that Mona brought versus Alaxel to deal with Scizor. Because we see Flamethrower, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Flamethrower's here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm feeling a little jealous right now.
Dude,
Hey.
I'm feeling a little jealous. Now, if you saw back on the turn when
Oh yeah,
Ryan comes
yeah.
in-
No, it's next turn. It's next turn.
Here we
Hey,
go.
No,
it's
it's already
coming
in.
up,
It's already
it's
in.
He's
Spiritomb
burning
comes in.
jealousy.
And pressure didn't activate.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
What other
pressure
what
didn't
other
have-
abilities does
ability,
Spiritomb
huh?
have?
Oh.
Yeah.
Infiltrate.
I don't know.
Oh, that's
I
right.
don't know.
Good
Through
play, good
stuff
play.
too. Crazy.
Perhaps someone. Let's see what the chat has to
Perhaps
say about
someone
this.
that we regard as pretty good at this game.
Hey,
You know, our
might
last
be,
I didn't
match,
say anything.
our champion.
Let's see if our champion has anything to say about this.
Yeah, anything good. Let's see what he. Oh, cursed,
Oh,
by
it
the
was
way.
also a
Cursed!
sound move, huh?
Oh.
What?
Let's see what our champion has to say about this.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Oh, it's a sound move.
Did you know that was a sound move? New information
Pat-
just dropped.
Patrick image.
Patrick Bottle gift.
Pickle.
That's my bad. I forgot the
Pickle.
Spiritomb had Infiltrator.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm
Yeah,
making.
by the way,
that's
Gable-
crazy though, because earlier in the match I hovered over Spiritomb.
You were saying
I
that you
saw-
definitely did
yeah.
too.
I saw the abilities, I saw Infiltrator, and I was like, oh
Did
yeah, he
not cross
definitely
your
brought
mind.
that to deal with like Shed's Tail, Blaziken bullshit, and like, and I just forgot about it.
To be fair,
I'll be
99%
honest
of the
with
time
you.
you're running pressure. To be fair.
I'll be so honest with you. The only reason I knew for sure that wasn't a sound move is because I've ran that in draft leagues before.
Funny.
I have never seen Burning Gel. Like I know the move exists, but I never see a Pokemon run it. So I was like, oh, maybe it is a sound move.
It's
And then
very
yeah.
weird coverage. The only time I've
It's
used
on like a
it
bunch of ghost
is
types and shit, right?
no. The big one is Grimmsnarl runs it to deal with Scissords a lot. Because
It gets that? What the?
yeah, it gets that. I believe.
Type.
Yeah, there's just some weird mons that's their only fire coverage. So you just throw it on when you're fighting a Scizor and call it a day. Or a Fortress works even better. Yeah. Also, Mabel just decided to thug out the curse, knowing she's just gonna get way more damage off anyways, and that the Celesteela doesn't need to be around anymore since Scizor very clearly doesn't have Roost.
I mean, it works out in her favor. We see later on, like actually keeping it low from the
Yeah, I mean you kill the Scizor.
right.
That's
Yeah.
great. Getting rid
Scizor
of that
goes
one is
down
great.
for sure. Yeah, but you
Yeah.
see even later, it comes in handy.
Yeah,
Oh,
keeping
now
the
you're
Scizor.
at-
Yeah.
22.
Because if you let this live one more turn, yeah, you can sack it to rocks, and yeah.
Exactly.
So
So you'll,
Battle
live
Bond
on
is
the
not
sub,
gonna
so
end
you'll
up.
live the next turn too.
Celestial's behind a sub. Oh, just click flamethrower
Yeah.
and get rid of this mon, so you don't have to worry about the toxic
one
effects
HP.
anymore, right?
We also
Mabel
have
does a
both,
little
so-
goof
Dope.
and heavy schlims.
And T-spike her up.
Also, hey, why did we click? Why did we click Mortal Spin? Can we?
Okay, what was that for?
So still behind the
Secret.
sub, by the way.
Very interesting.
I don't know.
I
place.
think
Hold on,
they
I'm
were.
gonna be
I think
honest.
they were expecting you
Yeah,
to
probably-
save Lucilla. I still think it's funny.
Maybe
Yeah.
they were expecting a swap, but like I don't know why.
Yeah,
It goes
at
by.
that point, you're at like 22. You don't beat anything that's
Yeah.
left over, so just
Hmm.
you're fine going
Yeah.
down.
No,
Yeah,
and this is the best part
Yay.
because of leftovers.
Yeah,
one
you
more
live that next
you can
turn.
you can Gren has already revealed itself to be Battle Bond because it didn't change it to an ice type, so you can sack to rocks, which is good, so it doesn't proc that.
It doesn't get the boost.
However, if
Yeah,
Brent came
which
in
is great.
here and water shurikened you, that could have been bad depending on how many hits it got.
I mean, Iraq would've said, like, what?
No,
Two
no.
Spadaf,
I was
there's
gonna
no
say,
way.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, you live
Yeah, I either stay in and live because +2 Spadef, or I go to Araquanid who lives Water Shuriken and then double back to Celesteela.
Fire.
Raw.
that. Yeah.
Alright, Clef comes in. Gets
Yeah.
poisoned.
Oh, it's not
Ooh,
boots.
It's not the
Hmm.
fake magic guards.
Yeah.
Doesn't
You got the
fit.
real magic guards.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but I don't think it really matters.
But
We
it's
got
right, you're
alluring voice
picking
on this.
the greatest move of all time.
Bonk.
The
Go
alluring
on.
voice.
Packing that alluring voice, dude.
Hey, y'all feel the presence of many?
One day
Feel
is
the
thinking,
You know what?
yeah.
I think I feel the presence of many.
I mean, here's the only issue with this. Like, yeah, I mean, you get it down in health, but it's still Zygarde behind a sub. Like, that's a
Yeah.
little scary.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, it was worth it though, because getting this thing down in HP is so important. Like,
Yeah.
because even if it's behind a sub, like, it's stuck at like mid 30%, and that is like, now
Kinda
it
awkward.
doesn't have room to click D-Dance. It doesn't have room to do anything anymore.
True.
It just has to sit there and click attacks, which without boosts, it's not really doing a whole lot.
Yeah.
Humble alluring voice is a great bring.
And you also don't hit anything on this team for super effective except Tyranitar unless your last move is like a dragon move for Garchomp.
Yeah,
Because we already know 3 of the moves there.
yeah. Well, it's 1,000 arrows, D-Dance, sub, and then dragon coverage most likely.
Yeah.
That's right.
Last week it was Dragon Tail. Eat.
That was
Yeah,
Well,
but
Arrow
you just stack
comes
at this
in,
point.
Sack it, yep. Unlucky crit. but
Keep
that
the, you
doesn't
keep the
matter.
Celesteela,
Yeah,
keep the
that's a
Celesteela
big
stack
crit
for
right there.
Ren.
Yeah, that's what I would have did.
Chomp Chin to the rescue.
Oh.
He's here.
Chomp
Yeah.
Chin
Chomp
is here.
Chin has
You might
hit
be
the
thinking,
field.
What's
Dragon
Special
Dance
Chomp
on.
gonna do to this thing?
You're crazy for
He
Dragon
yelling.
Dancing.
It's
now.
gonna scream at
Goodbye.
And
Wah why.
you can still win from that position, but like that's a big
It's-
blow.
That's tough.
You'd
Yeah.
have to like
There
get
goes your
Greninja
chance.
Battle Bond up and like have low kick or something for T-Tar.
Yeah.
It's rough.
No,
Yeah,
I
you
remember
need
as the
T-Tar
Gren
coverage.
came in, I was like, uh-oh, if this thing has low kick, Mabel could actually lose it after a Battle Bond boost.
Shadow Sneak comes
But
in,
it
full
doesn't-
Anyways,
Oh.
Sneak dies
Oh.
to skin helmet.
Yep.
Guy like me puts up rocks
Yeah.
there. That's just me though.
I mean, you didn't know that was
Oh.
it's
I was
Humble
considering
Celestial
for-
Sack to Rocks.
pressing it.
Genius.
Yep.
Raw.
Doesn't proc the
Great
Battle
play.
Bond. doesn't
Actually,
proc the Battle
genius
Bond.
play.
Once
T-Tar
again,
comes in.
yeah. And
Low
then here
kick
comes
would fuck this
Chudzilla.
up. I think
Yeah,
low kick
Chudzilla,
could
he's
be
Low
here.
kick in this
Oh
game.
God.
Yeah, low
Oh
kick
my
was game.
However,
No,
Because you're
what
not
was
bugging
game?
anymore. Oh, yeah.
there is no low kick.
No.
Bonk.
This
There's
thing was
effect
Scarf
no
Fiend.
low.
Brick break.
It was Scarf.
That should remind me of no kick. Low kick.
Now,
I
Zygarde,
mean-
it's a good mon. It's not winning from this position.
Why not? Actually, wait a minute.
Those are no.
Those are no. Those are no.
Yeah, those are
No,
no.
no. I'll explain after. But that only does 59 and then Ice Beam kills. What if you
Or Ice
sub
Beam.
stall turn to poison and then 1,000 arrows after?
That's true.
You not just win on the
it's
spot?
bad poison, so it wouldn't.
I mean, it's
bad.
Garchomp.
No, it's not.
I mean,
It's regular
It's
poison.
regular poison. Yeah.
It does
Yeah.
12% a turn, dude.
Yeah, you're
Is,
right.
is
Garchomp's still
Garchomp
alive
not
though.
winning?
Garchomp still would have beat it.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
still
What?
thinks it, yeah. Especially
Yeah.
after
Garchomp's
stuff
faster.
It is faster.
It's not fast. You
it's
can't get a
faster.
D-Dance as long as she spams Ice Beam because you keep.
I
you
mean, what
break
if
the
it's
sub,
less-
It has to kill you.
Well, yeah, the sub. Oh, the Garchomp is faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was enough for. What was it? It was max speed Zygarde, I think. Yeah.
Is this Dragon Claw kill from that range?
Yeah, if you're.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
It's a good
30.
Dude, it's 200 HP. Yeah, I wouldn't sleep on that.
It's
But
They were
effective
like,
and it's a
I think it
Garchomp.
was Adam and Chomp. I think it was Adam and Chomp.
oh, was it?
I
Adam
think
is
It's
Adam
just
had
oh,
enough speed for that thing.
Stop glazing Zygarde.
what? You're sleeping on Zygarde. Shut the fuck up.
Anyways.
It could have been close
That's
though.
one.
It definitely did enough to like do a good
Humble.
chunk of it though.
Also, wait, no, you.
I would have had a
you not
sub.
just-
No, it would have had a stall turn of a sub. No, Dragon Claw would have killed. You're right. I was thinking about it from the range it was at when it shut up versus the T-Tar, which I think
yeah,
it might have.
The health loss was
Um,
definitely would have put it in range.
And Araquanid might also live from that range. Not sure. Can't tell.
Yeah, that's probably
Don't know
true.
the spread.
Depends on last move, because it definitely takes 1,000 arrows.
Oh, entirely. I
was
think
Ice
if it's
Beam.
last move.
no, on
No,
Zygarde.
on Zygarde.
Ah,
It
yeah.
only revealed
Like
three.
if it was
was
last
Outrage.
move outrage, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a.
Probably
Well,
killed
if
the
it, no. If it was last move outrage, then it dies from helmet plus rough skin to
Oh, you're
Garchomp,
right.
and then the game's over. So yeah,
That's true.
yeah. So unless it's scale shot, yeah,
Indeed, and scale shot. That'd be cool too.
yeah, but it's no, it's
You
not
gotta get
loaded
like 5
dice.
hits in
So,
your on it though.
Oh,
Yeah.
baby.
This is a funny
Oh
game.
no.
oh yeah, you have a great matchup into this team.
I am a wizard in the team builder. Let me tell you.
Okay, bro.
Right.
Okay.
So lead Kangaskhan, because
Iron Golem. Oh no, not this game.
So
Was it in the team builder until he realizes that it doesn't even work anyways?
hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it. So I'm like, I think there's a very solid chance of lead Chiyu. I like my odds of Kangaskhan because I don't think Specs
Get the
comes.
fake out.
What?
Get the fake out. Big
oh yeah,
damage.
get the fake out, and like
Expression.
also like I take one if it's not like Specs or some shit. So we'll see how it plays out. So Chiyu
Yeah.
lead, I get the read.
Terra Electric, by the way.
Terra
Definitely
Electric,
got Terra Blast.
fire.
Pretty cool.
So of course I'm gonna mega fake out. Cause I fake out didn't do that much damage, low key. You know this mon's pretty
That
fragile.
did,
but
that did 30. That's a lot.
Trash, man. Low
this mon
key.
does not have
Trash.
defenses.
Yeah.
It's just
No,
like
it does.
65.
Expression.
Oh, okay, got
so
it.
Fire Blast, living, eat that up. Earthquake,
Combo.
bye bye, gone. Right, easy. Groudon
On the board.
comes in.
Bro.
Solar Beam.
Oh yeah. Oh
Done.
yeah.
Hey, the first hit you
Doesn't
know,
work.
The first hit, you know, did that much. The second hit is definitely gonna like put it in range of a 2 KO. Where's the second?
Second hit.
Where's the
Where's
second?
the
Where's
second
the
hit?
second hit?
I guess it
Or
doesn't
left it
work
at
like
home.
that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think they just disabled it for charge moves, so it wouldn't be weird.
Yeah.
Bro left the second hit at home.
However, Swordzan's expecting obviously not to get hit that hard, right? Because you know,
Yeah.
Groudon versus Mega Kangaskhan is gonna hit you with like a
Yeah.
return. You're gonna take 30. but-
Yeah, and Groudon has a good chunk of defense, so
Yeah,
even if it was like a
100
return, it would do like a third maybe.
Yeah, right.
Probably.
So, in my eyes, I'm like, well, I'm just Solar Beaming again. I'm faster. He just set up a Sword Dance. I'm gaming. Skarmory comes.
Yeah, worst case, they set polish after, and then you just go conk and mock, and you're good.
Right.
Yeah.
The
So,
humble Skarmory.
hey, that's a focus sash broken. Doesn't matter. I mean, sturdy broken. Doesn't matter because I'm
Sturdy.
Kangaskhan. But
W.
whatever.
Oh, okay, so this Kangaskhan's got to be double edge last, right?
Nope. Fire Blast.
Don't know.
Missed.
Surprise.
I'm the worst player ever.
Raw ring.
Just kidding. I'm the
Trash.
best player ever.
Yeah, yeah. Doesn't kill though,
Doesn't
because you're
kill, but hey,
trash.
Little Jimmy got that.
Hey.
Oh! The second it came out.
So this mon comes in.
So your
now,
girlfriend
comes
sun's up.
out.
Scary, right?
This
Yeah.
game. This game. You
Solar
lose.
Blade. I'm just sacking it at this point. Which I maybe
It did its
could've
job.
saved
2
it,
kills.
but like
pretty good.
I don't really need to sack anything. Like I don't want Conk to take damage. I can't go into any of these 3. This one takes 1, but actually, yeah, it takes 1, but like
It takes one.
I can't swap in on it.
No, you have no switch-ins, just genuinely.
So Groudon comes in.
Pop the
on
sun.
The Enamorous. Put the sun back up.
You get really unlucky here actually, because this drop was terrible for you.
Yeah.
I
Surprise,
don't think it
what's the
mattered
item on that
much.
thing?
No, it did. It did. And this is why, because they well, you're about to see, but this is a jetpack.
Oh, yeah.
So they get a free switch in, and they get to keep Groudon for later instead of sacking it like they intended.
Yeah. 'cause
Um,
then they
They go right back out to Hilligan because, I mean, this pretty much reveals everything, but this could be Scarf and Am, but this most likely means that Wake is not Scarf or Booster Speed. It's so that's worth considering. But at the same time, I mean, you're about to see from this damage, this is Bandit Solar Blade. It had a roll to kill.
Yes.
It was like a 40% chance to kill, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna be honest with you, Sable. I don't know what happens if they get that roll. Was Calyrex boots?
No. It was Lumberry.
Oh.
Yeah, it would have been a little rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little rough. However,
You probably would have
Go
had to
and
like
Enamor
stack like
lives.
3 mons. Yeah, if an Enamor lived.
Humble
Yeah, you
Bone
got the
Blast
roll.
comes
To be
in.
fair, it was in your favor. It was close to a coin flip, but it was in your favor.
Yeah.
That's true.
I didn't feel like swapping. Obviously, it could have had like triple axle, and Bird said after the fact that poison jab, that definitely would have done it. But you know, locking yourself into poison jab with this guy around, not the greatest. So I feel like Solar Blade's just the right play.
At this point, when you're this much down because of the fucking Kangaskhan, that you just can't do that because they just you just bring out the next mon and then
Yeah, one of my.
I mean they have to sack everything. Yeah.
Walking Wake comes in. I see Proto special.
It's a walking
attack,
wake.
I smile with glee.
It's a walking wake.
So
Yeah,
I
it
get
does live
special
those.
Yeah,
attack
that's
Attack
from-
roll again.
by the way.
Yeah, so
Yeah, AV Wake. That I mean you know this from the Moonblast damage now.
Hey,
Like I said, not Scarf. I'm a genius. Next question.
I like horses.
What do I
if you
sell,
can't
A?
tell.
Yeah, horse.
Yeah. So this.
Welcome to the stable.
Yeah.
Welcome
Yeah,
to
the stable is here. So at this point, this spec here claims 1, but net trades with 1, and then everything 1v1's the ground on.
Yep.
You just
Yeah.
have a guaranteed win. So it's like
Yeah, I got something stuck in my
you're
mouth.
chilling.
It doesn't matter.
Especially after the horse gets the kill here, you just win.
Yep.
Now ideally, Birds would Destiny Bond here. Oh, forgot to Mega.
Oh, did not press Mega Evolution.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
Anyways, 3
Go
kills
find
to
Groudon.
Spectre. Count them up.
The horse is here.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
it
mean-
obviously didn't matter. It would just have been a 3-0 instead of that.
Yeah.
I think.
Because you take the kill and then you just go Conk and Mach or go Calyrex, whoever the fuck you want to get the
Yeah,
kill, you just
you're
go to
right.
them and click button. Because, yeah.
I
And
think my matchup in the
Groudon's not
Birds
echoing
was
anything.
Very good. Very good.
No,
matchup.
your matchup into Birds was very good. You didn't even get to show why. The reason your matchup into Birds was so good is because you have a Slowking into the Sun team, which is just Mr. Anti-Weather himself.
Yeah.
Free switches
he-
on
it ain't-
every time.
Bro didn't even hit the fucking field, so who cares?
So I had a funny little set on my Calyrex. I was a Lumberry. So in the scenario where Calyrex is out and Bayonet is out, I have Taunt on this. So I can taunt it, and if it tries to Will-O-Wisp me, one, I eat the berry, so I can't get Poltergeist anymore because I have no item, and I taunt it, so now I can't use Destiny Bond. So from that, I could just win because I set up Trick Room, and I don't have an item. so
And
I
he can't
Poltergeist
Poltergeist
me. Yeah.
You have
So
your
it
no
was
item.
a fun little set.
That's pretty cool.
Crazy.
Anyway, Spectre's my goat. Next question.
Yeah, horse.
Ooh,
Oh.
fam.
Yo, this game was boring as hell. I'm gonna be honest.
This game was
You want to take
boring.
over, bud?
Yeah, sure. It'll be a quick one probably. We got the U-turn machine here off lead because Genesect goes insane into this team.
Yeah, notice
I
the
get
bug
that.
resist on the opposing team. The fire type is a dark, and the steel type is a psychic.
Dunk.
Yeah.
Double damage. Yo, typical Zinson did like 2%.
Dunk. My
Yeah,
instant
humble-
my instant did
humble-
like
humble
20
Cecil's Edge.
tops.
Parting shot on
Samurai
the
is also
Okay.
insane in this team as well. You got like no resistance. like,
Yeah, this
that
team has
battle.
just really awkward dual typings all around. It makes it so like
Yeah.
the resists are really hard to work with.
yeah, it is tough. Yeah, I got my
Like-
free spikes because nice removal on this team.
I'm
You
sorry,
got-
how do you have
like
no
hardcore.
U-turn switch-ins and no Samurott switch-ins and no removal?
It's tough.
Don't worry about it.
It's chopped.
Registeel comes in on
Yeah.
this Mon.
Yeah, Registeel sits on this mon.
Humble
Holy shit.
Hypervoice.
Yeah, thank-
18.
Thank God, bro. Mega Gardevoir is a scary ass mon.
Humble
Hey, look at that
35.
damage.
And clear by, so you
Not
need
even
to
a
drop.
takeout. Not even insane. Insane work.
Yeah. Mons go.
Oh, clear body.
Comes
Oh,
in a
heavy
clear
slam,
body.
good damage.
Heavy Schlem.
Typical Zinsan,
Free chip.
that was immune.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Registeel is great because I need
Great
to keep
attack
that
in
thing
the
alive
hammer.
as long as
Ooh.
Mega
Back
Gardevoir
camera.
alive.
Oh, Willow miss.
Brutal miss,
The bit-
honestly.
That would that would have been pretty bad. I mean, it wouldn't have been
Classic
bad
Cybertron.
that much, but
Because you
it
still get
happens.
spikes up at the end of the day, but like, this Mon is like
It's still
offensively
strong. I was like I was max attack adamant. Like I'm hitting stuff hard
Yeah,
regardless
right,
of the
right.
burn. So yeah,
Humble
I
flip
get
turn.
the flip turn.
Humble
I get rid of that.
I don't need to
was it
agree
No more
for
switches
this
for
fight.
Genesect.
Oh.
Yup.
Yeah.
no
Spike. I got the
download.
rock. I got my chip.
Does download activate? No, right? Yeah. Download doesn't
No,
activate,
yeah.
but it doesn't matter. Still you turning.
Yeah, 44 by the way. That still did a good chunk.
Humble.
Yeah, I'm a
water
Jack button on
resist.
this thing,
Hammer
by
out
the way.
takes one.
And eject
So I'm
button,
back.
we going back.
We go back.
Yeah, the
that
eject
is not
button
easy
is
resist,
insane.
buddy.
Yeah, a nice 50.
And Valiant comes in.
I'll bring in the Valiant. I
So-
got momentum. I can just throw off attacks as freely as I can. This thing's
No.
Terra, so
Let's see.
Yeah, you're in such an advantage here that like
it
all
doesn't
you're
really
doing
matter.
at this point is making sure you don't lose another mon.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
preserve the 6L, get your differential for the end of the season.
A lot of mons
Yeah.
are chipped. A lot of mons don't want to take. a
Sledge
Moon
that top
Blast.
4 seed.
Like the only mon that like
You know what?
kinda deals with this mon is Metagross, but it is what it is.
You don't want to risk switching in on a knockoff here
Yeah.
at all.
Because you don't know if
Done.
it's physical or
Knockoff.
special yet.
Dumb. I was Shadow Sneak for it actually, in case it was Bullet Punch and it was chipped.
Terrifier dies anyways.
Yeah, because you were smart enough to click CC and not Boob Blast.
Yeah.
Mm,
Out comes Mr. Metagross.
Great shiny.
Yeah.
Love that mon.
he clicks rocks here. I think it's a little late. I have 6 mons and
That's
like
so that's so
Plus, you
so
also
late. You just
have
need to get
2
kills.
Defoggers on
2
your
of them
team.
have not hit the field yet.
Yeah, I don't know about rocks here. I feel like just getting damage.
Yeah, damage would have been better at this point.
Damage would have been way better. Icarus has a habit of choosing bad times to put up hazards.
Hey,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
ceaseless-
crit,
ceaseless-
pending
that
on the
matter?
spread, it
that
mattered.
move has a high crit rate. That's all I'm saying.
Pending on the spread of the Metagross, it did matter. But
Okay.
if it was not bulky, it blew it up anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, that's tough.
Okay.
And he can't really threaten me
Spike's
anyway.
up.
Almost
Although-
spike.
That's
Yeah.
Oh, Gardevoir's on the
Yeah,
field. I wonder where we're going, guys.
Tamron's fantastic.
I wonder
Alright,
what
just
moves.
go
Damn, look at that.
Hell.
Oh.
Oh.
Another one.
Do you think?
And
20
I want my
beyond this
6-0, so
Yeah.
I'm switching out.
guy? Yeah, this dude's
Yeah,
evil.
preserving the
This
6-0
dude is
type
evil.
shit.
I could have
Hammer
sacked,
arm.
but I don't care.
Hammer arm, by the way.
Mon that gets
Holy roll.
superpower.
Yeah.
Mod
What are
that
we
gets
doing with the
superpowered.
hammer
This
arm?
just
Bonk.
in.
And all the kills go to Genesect. Yeah.
Use your
Wow.
machine.
No,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
Samurai got sick. I
Hammer.
got 4.
Oh wait,
yeah,
really?
Hammer got 4 kills. Yeah.
Anyway. What a guy.
Yeah, Instant died to Flip Turn, 2 died to Sucker, and Metagross died to Ceaseless.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep. Samurai's the
Next one.
goat.
Oh.
Oh boy,
put on
I
that
can talk
big
a lot
button.
about this.
Ooh, we got a big one.
There's
Oh,
a lot
boy.
going on
Long
here.
game.
Yeah, me and Nilly tried hard to outprep each other. Okay, so this matchup sucked balls because for both of us. The reasoning being, we're both running stall, and neither of us knew how to break each other's teams.
Uh-huh.
We both
Yeah.
separately figured out the strangest possible sets in order to fix that problem. And you'll see. You'll see in the course of this game. I don't exactly want to spoil it right now, but I had an ace up my sleeve, and Nilly had one up her sleeve. Here's the thing, right? My team is annoying in the sense that, for this matchup specifically, in the sense that Nilly has a Ferrothorn, and I don't have a Fire type. Additionally, my only Grass type is Rillaboom, who doesn't really do much in this matchup, besides get sat on by every other Pokemon that isn't named Ferrothorn. Which means the only Grass type that I have that can switch in and prevent Leech Seed and can prevent Ferrothorn from healing is terrible here, so I can't bring it. Which is bad, because Leech Seed, looking at the average HP stat of my team, is a little good.
Yeah.
Additionally, he hardwalls Pecharunt, who doesn't like numbers into this team otherwise. So I had to figure out a way around that, which was really annoying. The only mon on my team that gets fire coverage is, I think, Temper Flare Iron Treads, and well, Terapagos gets Flamethrower, so that's not exactly true. But Lunala gets Heat Wave, but Lunala is also shit here because if Lunala ever comes in, Darkrai comes in right after,
Draco
who I was
Fire,
already
yeah.
struggling like. I was
also his
struggling
mages in the back that
really
did that.
hard. Yeah, I was struggling really hard to switch into already. So, yeah, Regidrago was Fire Fang, and it did bring Fire Fang of fucking course as a Ferrothorn on screen. So, yeah, but I found a trick for this.
Oh, a trick.
I mean,
you
you can
say.
kind of tell that it's physical off the Terra. Like I remember when me and Nilly were talking about like prep and DU. I was like, you can kind of tell if it's gonna be physical or special, because if it's special, it has to be Terra Blast Fire. There's no way it's breaking
Yeah.
Ferrothorn ever. And if it's
Yeah.
not that, you can kind of assume that it's gonna be Dragon Dance. with
It's
Fire
just
Fang.
D-Dance Fire Fang with coverage. No, the
Yeah.
reasoning for that is because I was Terra Electric. You'll see it on the Terra preview, and then it's Terra Steel Muck. The reasoning for that is if I run Terra Fire, I get hardwalled by Prim. So it's like, now what? Yeah, and the Prim was also the reason I couldn't bring just Scarf Dragon Energy, which otherwise would have done pretty nice into this team if I pulled up and the Prim wasn't here, but doesn't matter.
I like to add that a lot of genderless Pokemon on your team are good. Regidrago, Pecharunt.
Oh yeah, gender.
Your team is
I
woke.
really think the
Yeah, my
biggest
team is
thing
woke as fuck.
that I was struggling with when team building was, one, consistently breaking both Florges and then like Mola, and then that Terapagos was a pain in my ass.
Oh no, Tarap was like incredible here.
That
Like
thing
it was
miserable
literally,
to prep for.
it was literally like I love Terrapagos, dude. This mod is so fucking broken. No, but this is the game where I really realized how broken my Spadef wall plus physical wall plus Alomomola core is. Like,
Yeah.
god damn.
Why don't we just hop into
yeah.
it now? Let's get this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
run it up.
Or just
Yeah,
lead.
so I
You
lead
just like the
Florges.
game. We're stalling the way into the game too. My
Oh,
bad.
you said you had a trick.
Oh, I had a trick on my
Sorry.
sleeve. Trick ring target, to be specific. And I get the leftovers.
So
I read lead Ferrothorn, and the whole idea was you're going to lead Ferrothorn. I'm going to lead
Yeah.
this in trick because why the fuck would you not lead Ferrothorn? Look at my team.
Exactly.
Yeah, I thought you might lead Victini, but I was like, worst case scenario, Victini comes out, I just go Mola and flip turn, and oh, now what?
Yeah.
So
So
I low-key didn't
Right.
care.
not Excelsior, my bad. Crooked brought trick ring target, so Petron can actually hit it with Malignant Chain and be super effective, which is a great.
Yeah, now
great
it's
ring.
super effective. Spoiler, I'm nasty plot. +2 Malignant Chain Oko's this. So
That's crazy.
or it depends on your spread. If you're max Spadef, obviously not, but if you were defensive like I assumed you were, you die. And even then you still just don't want to take a hit because now you don't have leftovers, your only healing is Leech Seed, so I can wear you down over time relatively easily. Well, not easily, but in a way.
Petron
I mean,
comes
you're
in.
not
Yeah.
bringing Willowboom.
You doubled a muck.
You can still get free
Yeah.
leech seeds
So
every
you're
time
gonna
you
see this
suck.
situation a lot. You're gonna see Petron come
Yeah.
in, instant muck.
Well, now
Yeah,
that well now
humble
that well now that Ferrothorn can be hit by it, Muck has to be the answer.
Yeah.
So
Muck has to come out.
yeah.
Yeah, spoiler. This is not the only time
So-
this situation happens.
Yeah, so I know Nilly's gonna run some bullshit on this. I also see that it's Terra Steel. So I'm like, I don't want to figure out what she is possibly doing to counter me. I'm just gonna force it out.
This set was fire on the muck. I
My
like
Muck
this
was
one.
awesome.
Yeah.
I like this.
That's-
set.
I go treads because I can also get the rapid
Huh.
enough. In prison.
Prison.
Okay, so you know what I do immediately as soon as I see this in prison? I go, okay, there's a reason for this, and it's for Petron, because what
Yes.
the fuck else would it possibly be for? I search up Muck. I go, okay, it's Terra Steel. I search up Shadow Ball, because I'm like, because all Petron gets is dual stab. If it's in prison, Terra Steel, fucking in prison, that means I just will not be able to hit it if it gets Shadow Ball. I look up
Yeah.
Muck, it gets Shadow Ball. I'm like,
I'm gonna spoil a bit. I didn't have Shadow Ball. I was so close to
Yeah, I
putting
didn't
Shadow
know
Ball
that.
on it, but I wanted something to hit Florges.
Yeah, this game took so much longer because I just kept switching out of the Muck because I assumed you had Imprison Shadow Ball. So I
Yeah.
was like, okay, well, I can't be here. I need to like wear this team down. Like I figured out my trick and you figured out another trick, and now this game's gonna take 300 turns.
Kind of like Rome.
Yep. Oh, good one.
No, it wasn't. Anyways, treads on the field. This was both because I forced you out with Earthquake, but also I just wanted to get my spin off. I didn't think
Yeah.
Cox.
Humble spin.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to Petron because it's immense, right?
Oh.
No!
That 160
Surprise
defense.
hyper-
not looking so great.
Surprise!
Okay, so I learned from this calc that this is max attack modest, by the way, on Mence.
Important.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, we're gonna go to my special, but that still does a lot, by the way. But
Yeah, 27
um,
million.
Power of aerial aid.
yeah, I'm just gonna Moonblast here. There's a reason I Moonblast. I'm of the theory that Nilly isn't stupid and is running a physical move alongside that in order to hit Florges. Yeah,
You'll see it
that's
later.
it. Yeah. Also, I know you're lead
Important.
seeding here, so I'm just gonna go heal up my Petron real quick.
Yeah.
Hi, Muck.
Funny seeing you here.
Yeah.
The humble.
So I mean, we're just gonna run
Get
this
the
back.
knock.
Unfortunately, you take my AV,
We'll be
which
gone.
makes my dealing with Mence a little more annoying, which is why Ice Spinner this time so it can't come in for free.
Yeah, Mence is crazy into this team. If you didn't
Yeah.
have treads.
Dude,
Hey guys, you think I
That
come
mixed Mence was actually terrifying for me
The double.
because like
This Mence might be one of my best sets.
That's pretty good.
knock off
yeah.
your
So I go
dino?
Mola here. I actually doubled
So-
the Mola. Okay, there's a lot of story here.
This is a big turn.
So first of all, I doubled the Mola, knowing that Muck was coming out specifically so I could soak it. Second of all, you'll see that I'm lagging tail. This is because I was worried it was going to be Trick Victini, so I wanted to fuck it over in case she tried to fuck me over. Third of all, yes, I am soak. in case the ring target didn't work, I was going to soak Toxic the Ferrothorn.
Pretty heat.
Whatever you gotta do, you gotta
Yeah.
do it.
But also the other reasoning for it is I like at the end of the day, I wanted to Toxic this team just in general.
Yeah.
And I knew with Petrarun being a thing, like Ferrothorn plus Muck, you're gonna have a switch in no matter what. So ring target takes care of one, and ideally the Ferrothorn, and then this could take care of the other. What I didn't think about
It's
was
terrible.
that you have Terra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that also still forces the Terra, which I'm okay with.
Because Treads can do stuff now.
I mean, Treads could do stuff before it's a
Yeah,
poison
it-
type
It
still,
didn't
but
matter.
Yeah.
it
but,
also yeah.
For the people.
It also means forcing the Terra would mean that Flamethrower was super effective for my Terrapagos.
Yeah.
For people who don't know, if a Pokemon terrestrializes, it kind of just ignores everything type related. So Soak, you turn into a Water type. I Terra Steel, I become a Steel type, and I can't get rid of my Steel type. So there's things like Terra Fire Burn Up, and your Fire type
Yep.
can't be removed because you're Terramon. So you can just spam it, which is funny.
Terra
but in
Electric
this
double
scenario,
whatever
it-
double shock, yeah.
Yeah. In this scenario, it just means Muck can't be poisoned by Soak shenanigans.
Yeah, so yeah, Nilly could just Terra here and ignore that. I forget
Huh.
about Terra, and she goes Mence. I probably should have thought about this a bit, but I thought about it enough anyways, because my earlier theory of she's not stupid, she must be mixed, is the only reason I stay in this turn. If I get Hyper Voiced here, I believe there's a roll to kill me because I was max defense.
Yeah.
Then there is, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't.
You poisoned the Mence. That's a good thing, right?
Yeah, I
That's
was
a
I was
great
pretty
thing.
happy about that. I was pretty happy to get a poison out on something.
Yeah.
And then
Until this
Facade came out.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah, I stayed in once again, knowing that there's no shot, right? So yeah, I get Terrapagos in. There's a number of reasons. I know you're not sacking this mon, so you're going to switch.
Because Ice Beam's too threatening.
And if you
Yeah.
don't, I'm just gonna start setting up. Well, not Ice Beam. Terra Starstorm just kills from this range, but
Really?
Toxic.
Yeah, Terra Stars.
Oh,
was
with
killing.
Toxic, yeah, you're right, you're right.
Well, yeah, it's 120 normals. Like stab. It's gonna hurt.
That's-
Yeah, so I know you're switching this turn. I want to get a hit off. And I need to force this thing off the field right now, because if you look at my team, I don't have answers anymore. Especially if your last move coverage for Treads. Which at this point, well, no, you had two moves unrevealed. So I was worried you were last two D-Dance Earthquake or something to hit Treads and sweep me. So I needed this thing gone.
Ragnar comes in. Yummy.
The humble.
Yeah, Cryogonal eats, and I realize why Cryogonal's here. I'm like, oh, okay, so it's Max Speed F Haze. Not nice. nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Ragnar being here kind of puts pressure on Tropicos because it can only Terra Starstorm so many times, right? And it ate that up like butter. Like, you have to really think about your Terra Starstorms now.
Yeah, I am Flamethrower as well, so I wasn't super worried about it, but
That's true, but
Or
like,
was
it
it-
swaps in on it. And
no, I was
that's
Flamethrower.
TP gone.
Yeah.
Cryogonal's faster than Tropicos anyway, so you can get a roost or a recover off before it even.
Yeah.
hits
Exactly.
anything.
No, it was
Second
Spidef plus Haze. I was like, okay, this just means like I need to get damage on this, but thankfully I could just go Petron, because if you hover the Muck,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, so two moves revealed. Yeah, so I'm putting the pieces together in this super set. I'm still worried that it's Shadow Ball, but I'm not sure yet. I just need to. I just know my goal right now is work the Cryogonal down, and going Petron means you're forced to swap because you don't want to take Millennium Chain to get poisoned.
Rudra comes in, does a good amount of damage, but not enough.
Especially when Muck is like the freest switch of all time. That's also where I recover. I just want health.
Curse.
Yeah, so Curse comes out again. I'm trying to like re-soak here, and try to do the toxic thing again.
Pummel jab. Poison.
Get some poison on the
jab.
jab.
I feel like you're gonna go back to Mence, so I want to wish. But then I
let's-
remember that you're Steel, so I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Humble Chip with the flip turn, and then we're
No
gonna
idea
heal
if
up
that
Treads.
poison jab had a roll to kill. No
Tactical.
idea.
Yeah,
I don't think it did.
I needed to heal this guy up. This guy was too important, especially with your Ferrothorn still alive. I needed
Glitter?
to spin.
Not bad.
That was a very nice crit for me.
Yeah, that crit was annoying.
Yeah, I stay in for a turn because I just know you're gonna Leech Seed and you won't the next turn, and this is my mon with like the least health on it, so.
Guy
at
like
least
me,
one
I
of
would
the
have
small
done
stats.
late seed again on the switch.
Would have been fire.
Or
Yeah,
predict
anyways,
rapid spin to get rid of the thing.
I doubled in order to get the rocks going.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at this point, the treads Cryogonal comes in hard, and I'm looking at my treads. I'm like, what is going on here? Because I could totally have Ironhead last.
No, I figured at
so-
this point you definitely didn't.
Yeah, I'm actually last knock, which was a mistake on my part. Because there's no reason I should be running mock or knockoff when Ferrothorn is like the switch into this guy, and my entire game plan is to trick a certain item onto the Ferrothorn. So
Yeah.
that wasn't the smartest idea, but yeah,
Ice
I think I
Spinner's
came
not
up with the
doing
tread
much.
set before I figured out the Florges set. Yeah.
You're
Anyways.
kind of walled.
I'm not sure if I think she's trying to bait Ironhead to get chip on this, so I Earthquake thinking Pharaoh's going to come right back out, but instead she just recovers, which is annoying, but it's fine. I just go back to Patch, because I saw I ate a Freeze Dry, so I might as well, and then this time I'm going to plot. Because I'll get at least one Shadow Ball off before Imprison comes off. Or wait, no, was the Muk set revealed by this point?
The
Yeah,
Muk
because
set's
you
revealed.
Poison Jabbed me. Yeah,
Yeah.
so at this point I know you're not Shadow Ball, so I can just mash plot. Because knockoff doesn't really do a lot to me, unless you crit me.
Yeah.
I'm just better. I don't know what to tell you.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
better
Didn't
play
Noe... Oh no, you got the crit on the status, right?
It balances out, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. But this means I have to recover now because I'm
Yeah.
too low health. And Cryogonal comes out,
And
and at this
Dawn
point,
Special
okay,
touch.
yeah, it's definitely his. And
Yep.
I mean, it's fine because I can still bullying the chain. New animation, by the way.
Nope, new animation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I know Muck's coming right back out, so I'm just gonna keep going. Like, there's not a lot of reason for me not to.
Yeah. No, I played this part of the game pretty bad. I didn't like how I played this.
Yeah, and getting this damage was so nice too, because it meant now I don't even need like 15 plots in order to kill Muck.
Instead of switching back and forth, I really should have just gone Darkrai.
Yeah, hard Darkrai on the Shadow Ball would would have been fine because then you keep Cryogonal. and
Yeah.
Darkrai's HP
I
in
was
the long run doesn't really
considering
matter.
reading it, but you weren't making the play, so I was like, oh, just fucking go. Can you pause it for a sec?
Yeah.
So at this point, Cryogonal is dead, and Muck is low health and turned into steel. My Terrapagos is looking goober now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that like sacrificing that health of my Petron was completely fine with me because killing the Cryogonal was like the main goal of that whole sequence. I don't know what this Victini is doing, but the way it came in, I'm like, it's special. It has to be special, and if it's V-Create, Regidrago will eat anyways, and be faster and hurt. So that's what I just go Regidrago hard on
This-
it, because I know I take a Psychic, and I know I take a V-Create.
This Victini set kind of sucked. I had U-turn Psychic and then Bolt Strike for Mola. Never needed to use it. And because of that, I was max attack because I needed to do enough to Mola, and I just never brought Victini in at any point. So it's kind of just a waste. But
It happens.
Yeah.
Ferrothorn comes
You
in.
get your free hands on
Um,
U-turns, though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do dance.
Yeah,
I'm
again,
surprised.
don't know why I sent in Ferrothorn either. Could have just sent Darkrai out
Well,
again.
You didn't. Yeah.
Because you were Scarfry, right?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't see that I was D-dancing, so you didn't know
I
if I
mean-
was just gonna attack that turn.
Yeah, but like I was thinking, I did think it through, and I still went Ferrothorn.
Yeah.
So I just played that turn bad.
But killing Pharaoh was nice because that was a lot of extra health that was kind of annoying for me to deal with, especially with Leech Seed, and it means
Yeah.
that Treads' role like isn't really super important anymore because rocks aren't going back up. Yeah.
Darkrai
But yeah,
comes in.
Darkrai comes out. I got really greedy on the EVs. I didn't even outspeed regular Darkrai, so I was like, okay, we're just gonna go Florges.
Dude.
Greedy ass.
Yeah, and she just Sludge Bombs right away. I don't get poisoned, thank fucking God.
Yeah. This
It
mon
gets the
will
right
eat
button,
everything.
but-
Doesn't care about a sludge bomb.
Yeah,
doesn't
I just
poison.
decided I'm just gonna click Moonblast because I don't know if he'll stay in or not, but getting that damage means Terrap wins instantly. So,
So at this point of the game, this mon's looking really good because you have.
No,
this
at
mon's
this
looking
point-
shiesty.
I'm gonna be real. At this point, I realized if I can't force Tarap out, I lose.
Mhm.
And I can't
Yeah.
do that. So I kind of figured I lost at this point
Yeah,
because
and
I
now-
just sacked him on for no reason.
At
now
that point,
Trent
you
has
had
no
to make like
switching.
every play right, which is like,
Exactly.
tough as fuck.
Yeah, Treads has no switch-ins, which is why I know you're staying in, which is why I know I can greed for a rapid spin.
Now you're faster than Mez.
I almost, dude, I was this close to going, you know what? Maybe Darkrai Scarf, I should go for another one. But I was like, I don't need to be greedy. I should preserve my health.
No.
Yeah.
But Focus Blast
Focus
missed
Blast.
anyways, so it worked out in the end. If I did just Rapid Spin again, I just won right there.
Yeah, you just
Hey,
want
look, you got a crit.
Um,
It mattered.
Wait, no. Victini lived
Oh, yeah.
one because I had no attack investment. But
Okay.
Menson, yeah, because of the Focus Blast missed. If the Focus Blast miss still happened, and I got the second Rapid Spin, then yeah.
No, about
I
one
think-
crit. Trust me.
If I didn't miss that Focus Blast, I think I could have played a bit like around it a bit better. But
You could have
I
lived
just
it.
Yeah.
didn't.
Starstorm
I'm pretty sure.
Metropolis,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I
potentially.
lived a hit if the Focus Blast didn't miss.
You did live a hit from Starstorm. Yeah.
So that sucked.
Petch come.
But yeah, now I know your Scarf, so I'm just gonna force Patch in because why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Locked in on fighting move, right?
And there's no switch-ins. Anyways, that does 46. Dude, I was like this close to like, you know what? This might be Roost because you very obviously plan on getting Toxic. This might be Roost, but I don't want to throw in the case you're not because if I get Hyper Voiced here, I can still lose the game. Yeah, I probably should have just clicked it again, but I wanted to preserve Petronet.
I thought you were
Because
gonna
if you look at my Mons right now, you'll notice they're all in bad shape. They're all in really low health.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, besides Strap, who has his Terra Shell, and doesn't really have a lot of bulk otherwise, because I've quite a bit of speed on him. I'm in bad shape. So like Petron is one of my very few health banks left. But if we're being honest, that's Psychic Victini and Dark Pulse Darkrai. I probably should have just let it go. But it was also nice because it was a ghost typing, which meant like if Darkrai does come out and kill my Terrap with Focus Blast in some type of endgame, I can just go Petron right after. So I think that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking in my head, but I just decided to preserve and go Regidrago as a sack, and then you do Roost. So
I mean, Drago wasn't doing anything at that point anyway, because you're
oh
slower.
no,
than most of the game.
Drago literally got preserved as a sack.
Carry activates.
Yeah. Anyways, it's time to get my Rock Polish.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's just game.
In Nilly's head, this was just game. But because it looks like I should be faster than Scarfry, I did not creep Scarfry because I didn't think he would bring it. I thought it was shit here. So I was not faster than Darkrai, but Nilly didn't know that, which is why I think she got a little mad when I swapped to Florges here. But I was not faster than Scarfry if you were Jolly. I was faster because you were Modest, which I guess I could have calced, but in the moment I'm like, I'm just gonna go Florges because I know what you're doing.
Yeah. Plus this mon sits on
Yeah.
his mon forever if it doesn't click the poison move. Even if it
If
does.
you don't, even if it does, like I'm still in good shape. So, and I click Synthesis just in case you start getting flinches because I could still lose if that happens.
I think it was a good game. I think I could.
It was a
have played
solid
better,
game.
but what
That
it
game
is.
is a lot closer than it looks if you
Oh,
look
yeah,
at the 4-0.
I came in at
that
the
game
very
was
end,
a
I'm like,
lot
oh, look at
closer.
4-0'd. Ooh, but I saw the battle like,
Dude,
yeah,
look
it
at
was-
no, like the HP of all my mons, like Florges before that Synthesis was about to die, Mola's at 1 HP, Petron was dying to one hit from everything that was left, and Terrap was at 30. Like
Yeah.
I genuinely think
could have gone either way if
If-
some little things went different.
if I either didn't sack the Ferrothorn for no reason, or just put Darkrai in front of Petron, I think it would have been one of us would have been a 1-0.
Yeah,
I think it would have been way closer.
it's
What kind of
tough.
thing?
Two
Is it
two
both
stall
of them?
teams playing against each other. We've seen this before.
No way.
It happens.
I understand it now.
The
Check
prep
ring
for-
target.
the
Next
prep for
question.
both teams that was insane. What I said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
no.
a really
We-
that was a
that
really
was-
fun game.
That was good.
That's why it was fun to watch because the prep is like holy shit.
I heard great things about the voice chat when I switched into the Toxic.
Oh boy,
That was
Got
fun.
it.
The voice
was
chat
like,
was like,
"Ton,
yo.
ton,
I saw the soak and I'm like, I know what I have to do. I could just Terra, but I'm like, I'd rather just proc like the facade.
Yeah, 'cause you might just not get another opportunity to get
Exactly.
the thing off anyway.
Got Cable versus Eldritch here.
Cable
This is a
Nah.
funny game.
Cable Eldritch.
Yeah.
I wonder
Sure
what
is
will
a
happen
game.
in this game.
Oh, those who know what happens.
This is
Font is crazy here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. What are you?
Oh,
Oh.
What are you talking?
Okay. Bonk.
So
Life Orb
How
Stork.
does it light?
Can I
Why
just
are
say
we calling
Life
it
Orb
light?
Stork is insane to bring? Because like, why would you ever do that? You would just reveal your Stork for the rest of the game instantly.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't break illusion. You have to get hit. It doesn't break it.
Yeah, I
I
know,
know,
but
but it
You're
you
showing
see
that,
that
right,
if you're
yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
stupid, you see the HP.
True, you're true.
Yeah.
Sableye would have fallen for it, is what I'm hearing.
No,
No, I
not me.
I would have been the one to fall
Anyway, so
for it.
real
That's
Lucario.
that's why last season I would have fucking wrote it down.
Real Lucario comes out.
Yeah, the real one. Complete unknown. He's
Meteor
here.
Mash. How? That's a lot of damage. That's adaptability right there. However,
Hurts.
Yeah.
we got the eject button. I show Sneeze.
The humble sneeze there.
I show Sneeze. He's here.
So obviously Sneasel here is threatening close combat, and we'll see what happens here. Clodsire comes
Now
in.
Clodsire comes in.
Surprise
counter.
move. Counter.
Counter.
Oh.
Concerning.
So
This,
you know,
this is Max HP counter.
yeah, Max HP
I know.
counter.
It's pretty sick.
Clodsire should win.
This is the
most
worst
obvious here.
Clodsire set of all time. Spoiler.
Oh yeah,
I'm
this
sorry, this
Clodsire
is bad.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I came back to watch this game and I was fuming.
No, I saw Clodsire come out. I'm like, oh, it's probably Fizz-Dev with Earthquake, and was unaware. And
Whoa.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Aggro was
It
40
can't
minutes, first
hit
of all.
it.
Yeah,
First red
Aggro's-
flag.
That's not good.
That's a lot of damage.
And then,
but
I mean,
it's, you know,
London
it's
just
over half,
puts
it's over
rock
half,
down.
it's over half.
Which, at first glance, you go, okay, Cable just attacked. You know, maybe he spec to live in Earthquake. And then Eldritch predicted the switch. You know, this is pretty standard. He's probably leftovers or Black Sludge. He can just recover on right after, and he's probably fine, right?
Yeah.
Right, that's what we're all thinking, right?
Yeah, of course, right.
Oh, it is. Okay, yeah. See, it is leftovers, so we're good, right?
Cable goes
Yeah.
for
So
Aggro
you know,
again.
Aggro doesn't kill. In fact, that's a pretty big roll he got in that 49%. It looks like, so it's okay.
Yeah. So now you just Earthquake, you get your humble chip, you know.
No, you
that's
recover
fine,
up.
that's fine.
Yeah, you get your health back. You get your health back. You know, probably gonna recover again. Oh, it's protect. Oh,
I mean,
yeah. I
guess,
guess
you know,
probably
stall up the
drain,
Mystic
right?
Drain, but you know, I think having another move punch is more valuable, you know.
So last move Earthquake, right? Well, that's pretty bad because I mean now Rayquaza beats you, but I mean I guess you're unaware, so I'm not sure how much it matters.
Recover again.
I mean, you can't.
You're,
touch
you're
it,
burning a
though,
lot
so
of
it
PP
doesn't matter.
here.
Yeah, that's
Protect-
fine. It's fine.
Get your health.
Another
Protect
protect.
again. Oh, okay.
So
For
is
no
that-
reason.
you're fine.
And
Well, it
it's
doesn't matter. You're unaware, right?
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter
You know?
for this mon,
Sure.
but it matters for the rest
Sure.
of the team.
Surely nothing bad is happening.
You're unaware, so it shouldn't matter, right? You just
Yeah, yeah,
Earthquake
of course,
next
of
turn,
course.
you're fine, right? Right? Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Those who
Earthquake.
know.
What?
Down
Why did
more.
we recover again? Oh, we'll
Oh,
do counter.
counter.
Okay, well,
Right.
you got
Guys
counter,
predict
right?
the Earthquake and goes
Okay.
for counter. Makes sense.
Protect again.
Makes
This
sense.
is just
Another protect.
He goes for
Okay,
another
yeah.
counter. Yep.
Macro.
Oh!
89%.
Not unaware. Water
Oh,
absorb.
wait, why did you recover again?
Not
Not unaware. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Another
Okay, so it's
protect.
water absorb, so it's for the finish. So surely it's like last move gong shot or something, right?
I guess we'll never know.
Last move was
out
toxic.
After the battle,
It was
it's fucking
toxic against the
toxic.
Misty Terrain team. Misty Terrain team.
Misty Surge.
Dude. Just dump protect, run recover, gung shot EQ. Dude, I'm sorry.
Dude, I'm tired of
Listen,
all the VGC players playing singles. We've seen
you
Tailwind
can-
4 times.
No,
and they all lost.
You can
Stop doing
you
it.
Can run that set of Clodsire, not into this team.
Not
I-
even
These,
okay.
no.
Bro.
Look at these 6 mons and look at Clodsire's dual stabs. Holy shit! What are
Yeah.
we doing not running that?
Yeah.
Are we serious?
I don't understand. This is what the second time this happened. Why are people running stall mons with only like status moves?
No moves to hit anything.
Yeah, no psychic on the Rabambi either.
Yeah, if it was psychic, that would have been like
That'd've been-
kind of
that'd've been
fine.
fire.
Yeah, but it was not. And
yeah.
Barely
and
misses. Dude, now you're getting out. We get Leak Wind Storm, man. This sucks. Sweep is over, man. No.
Hey,
Womp
80%
womp.
chance.
Wah.
It's gonna miss. It's how it is.
game.
Yeah, so
Oh,
this
Black
comes
Row.
in and it's a no priority move.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
you could have. Yeah.
I don't think it mattered anyways. but yeah,
Initially,
so now this just
Initially,
ends.
I thought that the counter was for like Bullet Punch Lucario or something like that, which would have been fire.
It was both for Bullet Punch Lucario and because it was max HP and lived in Earthquake from Clodsire.
Yeah.
But at 1v1, which was
It makes sense.
insane.
And this mon can't kill you since you're
Fire
closer,
asset.
you're not gonna.
Yeah.
Well, I
No,
mean,
it didn't
yeah,
matter.
And
crit.
it crit
Nice
does not
crit.
matter.
Just to rub it in.
I show sneeze.
Yeah.
I show
there it is.
sneeze.
All right, let's
Yeah, that was a
let's finish this up. We're taking
Oh
a while.
boy.
Hi, Mono.
Yeah, well, we took
Hey,
Hi,
Mono.
30 minutes
Mono.
game versus Nilly because I went turn by turn. That's what I do.
No, we were taking a while. It's fine. Let's just speed run through. it.
Yeah.
We got Monum versus
Hi,
9.
Monum.
9.
Gets the perfect lead
Hey,
versus
y'all want to
Biox's
look at
attack.
Ursaluna in Trick Room versus this team into 9?
Oh,
You got one switch in.
Yes.
Yeah.
This should look yummy.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
This is looking
Ursaluna.
good.
Terra Bug, by the way. Terra Bug to resist body press and ground move from Ursaluna. Pretty fire.
Insane.
Insane work.
Yeah.
Anyways, swapping out the the Ox attack. It's a good mon. You don't want to take chip on it.
Yeah.
You might just
And
die.
you, you get sneezed on and die.
Yeah. So Lele comes in.
Yeah, you don't
like
Oko
Surge.
ever.
Trick Room is up.
It's
Oh,
Trick
it's
Room.
scary time.
This is pretty standard.
Teleport
time to
far.
win.
So,
Ursula
yeah, this is pretty. Of course, Ursaluna comes
Burn
in
goes up.
again. This is all pretty normal.
What are you
Yep.
swapping in? Who's taking
No
Order?
switch-ins. Facade just should
Oh,
just
oh,
kill
yeah.
some.
Return.
Yeah, my bad.
You don't even get that
Mudsdale-
move.
Nah,
it
this
does
one
not
only
look
one's
good.
And
one
he
move.
comes up side.
Even with
Yeah,
the
Worst
it's
nickname
not-
on the Mudsdale, by the way. My bad.
This Ursaluna wants to be me so bad.
It is min speed though, so it outslows and gets a body press off, which is very nice because now Flame Orb you can stall out if
Yeah,
you're if you have ways to stall that out.
Yeah.
However, Ursaluna, it's just getting its damage. It's getting its kills.
And it's
Helmet.
helmet.
Oh, and yes you do. Helmet plus burn actually
Yeah, you
kills it.
trade Ursaluna for Mudsdale, which is like honestly perfectly fine.
Big.
'cause that
That's
was its
fine.
entire
That
reason for
Mudsdale
being
was
there.
it was just there for Ursaluna, so that was a great trade from 9. Pretty
Yeah.
pretty good to trade that
Kind
out.
of sucks for Zamazenta later, but you have a Deoxys, so you can just out offense it and beat it that way.
This is true.
So I'm
Yeah, so 9
Speaking
9
of
didn't realize
Deoxys.
that TR was still up despite the animation on screen. But
Yep.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure Mona also forgot about Trick Room in this scenario.
Okay.
No,
They're
no,
both-
he did not.
He
They're
didn't?
both
No, he
bad.
definitely didn't.
Why? No, he didn't forget about Trick
He
Room
definitely
because
didn't.
look at 9's team. Ninetales outslows everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Besides
could've
Lele,
sworn
and
Dragon
it-
Ballet said he, like, Psychic Trains up, but not Trick Room. I don't know.
Did he say that?
No. He didn't. No, he knew it was still up. He just knew this was his
Him.
best
Bye-bah.
answer.
Ooh.
Kills the
That
Ninetales.
killed like 3 of them.
Great. Like that's
Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah.
Don't
Okay. Hold
move
on.
her
Pause
down.
it. Pause it.
Yeah,
Pause
no,
it.
pause this.
Because, yeah, 9 thought it was Scarf. Because again, didn't realize that Trick Room was still up, and then everyone just decided to tell them, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Come
what that was
on.
about.
I was going to, and then I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. I'll save it for later.
Yeah.
So low key.
I think the easy way to get around this is just to have both players mute the chat.
No.
Well, that's not going to happen. So it's
Exactly.
just tell spectators to not be idiots.
Real sets, low key.
Exactly.
This has happened. This has happened before. It might happen again, but I don't think that was that big of a deal.
No,
I
it
think.
definitely
Well,
did.
a little bit because you do know it's Scarf, but or do think it's Scarf. But
I don't think it changes
um,
the end result.
It wasn't because what
I
happened.
don't think
you-
so
you
either.
had to do it in that way, or else you just lost.
Mona,
yeah.
Mona may say otherwise, but I will argue it does not.
Because like you figure out
anyways, especially because Veil goes up this turn anyways, which I
Yeah,
think
you
Mona was
figure
gonna
out-
do.
exactly.
So then you know it's
figure
not
out-
Scarf.
You figure it out instantly. So like I. who
Yeah.
cares?
Anyways.
Grass not.
Energy Ball does more, but
Yeah,
you know.
Energy Ball does a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's
we're
okay.
Grass
I
Knot.
feel like you brought it for Ursaluna, which makes
It's
more
Ursula,
sense.
probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
The humble yawn.
To force this out.
You're sleepy.
Ooh,
now.
I'm tired.
Oh,
And then
it
doesn't
swap
leave.
Serum White, knowing you either switch or click Grass Knot, which is a very nice mid-round play.
Yeah.
Freeze dry.
Serum was
doing-
great.
Yeah, anyways,
Ah,
Freeze
that's a-
day.
that's a
that was
funky-
gone. Yeah, and now it might wake up. So Monum just risks the Blizzard and lands. Type shit.
Yeah.
And now you know
That's
the
it.
you know the things item as
Veil's
well. You know
still
what
up.
you play. Yeah, Veil is
Yeah.
still up, but at this point, what else do you do if you're 9?
So
Exactly.
if 9
Because-
was White Herb with close combat, what you could do here is Sword Stance, and then that's your best chance of killing this thing through a screen. It probably might have lived. I'm not sure.
If
Actually,
it
no,
lands
would've-
Blizzard, I think it dies anyways. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. 9 at this point is working towards a Blastoise endgame. It looks bad, but if you assume all the sets on here are standard, literally all 9 needs is damage on this and damage on Zama.
Yep.
And they win instantly. So 9 is pretty okay with trading Lucha here for damage on this because it means it sets up for Blastoise endgame. And then all you need from there is damage on Zama, which it looks like Roaring Moon would get. Because what else switches into Roaring Moon on this team?
Right.
Nothing.
So it looks bad, but this game is not nearly over, and 9 knows that.
Yeah.
Like 9 didn't. Yeah, you'll see. I'll talk more later, but
The Lucha endgame's basically impossible at this
Combat,
point, so
yeah,
just
I'll
getting
fuck you
damage
with
that.
and stuff
You
is
just
fine.
you just take your hit.
But-
And go.
Because of the drop.
Goodbye.
because the
He
drop.
would have
freeze
lived.
dry.
He would have lived because he would click freeze dry, but not with the defense.
Yeah.
drops.
Yeah. Which again, Save is right. You could have just said type shit and clicked SD and then
Yeah,
gotten the
fair
read,
forward.
but
yeah.
yeah.
Part of attack is horrifying.
Yeah, proto attack is
So after
scary.
this
Yeah,
one
that's
exists,
Here comes Zama.
But at
Takes the
5%.
hit like a champ.
Earthquake
We're
does-
slower, by the
Doesn't
way.
take that hit like a champ.
45.
Doesn't take
Yeah.
that hit like a champ, and that damage matters a lot.
Yeah. Also, I
Yeah,
don't
a
know
lot.
why we are slower than the Roaring Moon, by the way.
Not sure how that happened.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
what-
I
I
think
didn't
you
build
just
this
bought,
thing.
I think you Iron Defense right there, you're faster than it. If you clicks Dragon Dance, you live anyway. And then you get Body Press twice and win here. So I don't know why we're slower than the Roaring Moon.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
did run the calcs on 9 spread. If he's if I got the spreads right based on the roll from this body press, even if Zama got 1 iron defense here, Blastoise still lived a body press.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's bulky.
Yeah, it's fat as shit.
Yeah, it's true.
Speaking of Blastoise, big man Blastoise. Takes it
But
like a
again,
champ.
Again, you look at this team. Remember what I said like a couple turns ago? All 9 needed was chip on Zama and cure him. Well, look what he's got.
Boom, boom.
You got it
champ.
all.
And I mean, just a tad bit of chip on Slowbro, but that wasn't like even then. It's probably not Spadef. And look,
Or
now,
Sphere.
now, what do
Gone.
you do?
Who wants to see a magic trick? Who wants to see 9 pull this out of his ass?
Okay,
Surprise!
Gone.
somehow this Decidueye set was swapped off of Endure
Okay.
Custep. The only way to do
I got some things to say about that one. There was some suggestions flown around. I might have suggested both of them.
Uh-oh.
I don't like some of the sets that Mona was running in this game. I think because we didn't see it, but I saw a mock game with it. I'm pretty sure the Decidueye set was Nasty Plot. Which what are we
What?
doing? Nasty Plot is
Yeah, I don't
absolutely horrendous into this
where
team.
that
There's a Roaring Moon. There's a Deoxys attack. Like you don't beat anything here. Just run. Like we suggested Custap Berry, Endure Custap Berry to deal with this thing. Great. Gone. Like
Which
he
would've
has to
saved you.
outplay the hell out of like he has to expect Custap Berry in order to beat a Custap Berry Decidueye.
Which
Or
no
just
one will
not
do.
hit it.
I don't
Yeah.
care who you are. You are not reading Custap.
I'm not I wouldn't do that. Cricket wouldn't do
No.
that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
none of us are doing that.
You'd have to like
And
have
if-
insider knowledge.
Yeah. Like there's no way. And does anyone know what the item was in the Kyurem set in this game? Does anyone know?
No clue.
I have no clue.
Okay.
I'm 90% sure it was boots.
Makes sense.
Okay. Because there was a funny suggestion. I suggested this as a joke, but I was like, "Yo, bro, low key, put a mirror herb on that guy. It either kills you and doesn't set up, or it sets up and you win instantly, and that's an instant Monum thumbnail for the next 7 weeks."
Yeah, too bad I got Kangaskhan.
Yeah. But yeah, Mona played it pretty well, and then I think his fumbles in the builder kind of messed him up. Also, we saw that in week 1 as well, where he also got reverse swept, like up 5 mons by an Uber.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
My bad,
Pulled
y'all.
up Calyrex.
Those
Okay,
are
bro.
Who are you?
Hey.
Who are you?
Trying to
bro?
glaze himself.
My bad, y'all.
Yeah.
He's trying to glaze himself, and it's not working.
No,
yeah,
and it's
I
like that's
think-
just how Ubers go.
Yeah, you can just they'll just lose instantly if you mess up.
That's true.
Mhm. No, and yeah, 9 didn't win that game on
Waffles.
accident. They knew their win con and played for it. It's just how it
This
is.
low-key remind me of Waffles.
Loki reminded me of
Okay.
Gen 8.
Oh, this game
This
was
is
a
another
long
good
one.
game.
I will be back in a second, actually, but you guys keep going.
Okay.
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 Hate this guy.
I'm gonna go get a drink too. This game's gonna last a while. so-
Nobody care about this
Goodbye.
game. Damn, I'm sorry.
Yeah, get your
That's
popcorn.
crazy.
It's okay.
There's nothing
we
up
got
in this game.
Alright. So
Anyways,
now
turn one. We are leaving.
Yeah, a
Why is it
classic
named
Scarf
English
Meow lead.
Cucumber? I gotta talk about those nicknames. What's going on here?
Because it's green and long neck.
Okay, but why is it English?
Cucumber. Next question.
Cucumber.
You turn on the
Bat Teeth. Next question.
Up top.
Anyways, Paranorman is here. We're going to
Paranorman,
Flareon.
that's a funny one. I like that one. Up top.
Paranorman is a great name
Oh, yeah,
for
this is where I
Rotom.
got banned.
Oh yeah, because you typed Pornhub in chat and thought you wouldn't get punished for
Yeah,
it.
attaboy.
It
Hold
is
on.
what it is. It's a free
Not
game
Yeah.
on
on set.
Pornhub. It was Pornhub.com.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, look, click the link in the bio.
Click the link in the bio. Top comment, get a follow back. I can say that now. We got a YouTube channel. Great.
Yo! Anyway,
Subscribe for more.
Flareon here.
Subscribe.
Right.
Click the link
This
in
is
the
a
bio.
freaky Flareon set. It's defensive with, I believe, Wish, right? Wish Toxic. However, it gets tricked, so that kind of dampers it a little bit. But hey, it's still put in,
Okay.
it's still put in work. Zapdos comes in, probably
Okay, I'm
expecting
back.
the Volt Switch. Really the only mon that can take it besides like Caress, but you don't really want overheat damage. Swapping out on the
Alright,
Hydreigon.
Hydreigon,
Stealth
yeah.
Rocks are up.
Get them rocked up. Ooh. Uh-oh.
U-turn on the
Troubling. U-turn.
Mount. A little freaky, but
Rotom is
hey,
back.
we're Wish passing.
Wish.
Modest wish.
Go
What we
straight
going to here?
Dialga. Oh.
Dialga, hopefully you
Oh,
don't get
no.
wasted through physical. Hopefully you weren't physical and you got wasted. Oh.
Hey, it's okay. You got
So,
the
yeah, it's physical. Physical Dialga, which is a pretty cool
Um,
bring to this, except for the fact that you swapped it in on the thing that
This
is going
turn?
at Will-O-Wisp.
That's what caused this game to last so long.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Because your damage
Tripled
output
the
is
turns.
halved now. However, It matters a little bit less when you see what set it is.
Yeah.
Oh, curse. Oh,
The woke
it's
the humble
fuck this
curse.
shit right now.
Dragon Tail.
I'll see you later.
Goodbye.
Humble chip.
Oh, the woke
big,
left
big
is in the
rock
chat, by the
damage.
way. In case anybody was wondering.
Oh, that's true. Hey, what I missed?
Golden Go, I've Dragon Tail again.
Free damage.
Yo, go next.
Humble chip.
Where are we going? Welcome back. What are you
Alright, I'm
doing?
back.
Back
I'm
in the
Dragon
building.
Tailing again. Low-key, I keep Dragon Tailing.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Nice
Earthquake?
crit.
Earthquake
Ow,
revealed.
that hurt a
Next
little
crit.
bit.
Next
See you
crit
later.
hurt. Alright.
Just talk about
Go
how a crit Earthquake did 38.
Yeah.
That's an Uber for you.
What a
It's
mom.
not so bad.
Uh-oh.
Darn.
Quarter your health gone.
He's taking a bunch
Wow.
of chip.
Okay, well, you gotta leave on this guy.
So,
Oh.
jump scare. So this
Gotcha.
mon will
Gotcha.
eat every single hit this mon throws out besides Earthquake. And obviously you're gonna Earthquake.
Good news. We found the Earthquake.
You're running against this guy, but
You get rid of this, calling Zapdos to come in, and it does. Well done.
defog away the rocks.
We get a defog off, but this is gonna hurt. Oh, never mind.
Oh, I had the
Jetpack.
jetpack.
So obviously it's like
Fucking him
Draco
over
Jetpack,
Okay,
right?
so that was a strange one. Yeah, I mean Draco check. Yeah, I could. Maybe they weren't banking on Zapdos being faster, but man,
I have no idea.
I mean Zapdos is faster.
faster
base,
base, but-
yeah.
yeah, I know. But you'd think you'd run some speed on Hydreigon or something. I don't know. Unless this is max speed Zapdos.
Oh, this was,
think
it was
it
a
is
fast
fast
Zapdos,
Zapdos.
I'm pretty sure. It was a pretty fast Zapdos.
Okay.
Although I
nice.
don't know if it was enough speed for Hydreigon, actually. I think it might have been slower. I think it was like 216 timid.
So
Which
this
is
right
slower
here was a
than
big
Dragon.
misplay. So
Yeah. Right.
you obviously are not faster because this mon is significantly slower in base, and you knew Hydreigon was slower, so you know it's got at least a good amount of speed. And Zapdos gets Heat Wave, it gets fire coverage, so Goldigo doesn't want to take that. So I don't know what the play here was. Like expecting a swap, maybe, but like even if you
Even like a Volt Switch or a T-Bolt here does a ton of damage to Gold.
yeah,
I don't think Nasty Blotting here is ever a good
and
play.
then you just leave yourself open for Meow, and like knock Meow is really good because
Yeah.
you know Rotom's almost dead. Hydreigon doesn't
Find
have
my
an item,
kitchen.
so I guess that would be the swap in. But like even then, it
You
could
gotta
like
grab
you turn
before
it,
you
you
get
get blown
blown
up,
up.
right? Anyways,
Yeah.
Nasty Blot, bad play I feel. Heat comes
Also,
in.
if Discharge came out from the Zapdos on the Golden Go as a Nasty Blotted Para game.
Yeah, right. That mon, it does nothing though. Anyways,
Yeah.
Volt Switch, get a Meow. Good ass mon, getting it, it's whatever it needs to do. Probably quick knock, right?
Yeah.
Intimidate, huge. Yep, there's a knock. Get rid of Gyarados item.
A nice
These.
38 or a nice 28.
So this no, it didn't crit. Oh, that
Got
was the
it.
luck.
You should have expected that.
It's 30%. It's gonna
Yeah,
happen
yeah.
eventually.
Yeah, you
It
should have
ha-
expected it.
30%, it's actually 100%.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
That's how
Only
it's
with
The
going.
Volt
Volt
actually.
Switch, going right into the goat. I
Yep.
love the player.
Humble Scarf Flareon with Wish. Next question.
Does this Flareon take rocks damage at all this game?
I have no
I
idea.
don't think it did.
I don't
I
think
can
so.
That's kind of crazy.
Listen,
Oh, he's back.
It
Doesn't
gets
matter
the
that your
wish
attack
off
is
on
half.
that guy.
Doesn't matter.
And too bad the thing's base
Thunk,
HP is so low that the wish
11%.
doesn't do that much.
and back to
We're
full.
back.
Wish passing into your Steel type. Weffle's doing a solid me impression right now.
So he gets
Bro wants to be you so bad.
a nice 25.
And
Go to
see
the
ya
next
later.
one.
No rocks up. No
I feel
chip.
like getting rocks up would have
It is
been
what it
a little
is.
better, but it's fine.
I agree, but I think that play is
That goes
okay.
okay.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
you
we've
I
already
don't. I don't think he
shown
did it. No, I'll give
Ouch.
Weffels credit. I don't think he did it because he was gonna defog.
Yeah, he kind of wanted to.
Oh, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
I
You're
guess,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Just get some chip.
Rooftop
Humble
here.
chip. Plus you know that Earthquake. You don't really want to take two of those. Like it did bring him down to
Who's
half,
next?
as little as the
Exactly.
damage was.
Guy like me takes away his boots here.
Oh,
That's true. Guy like me
Yeah.
tricks takes the boots. That'd
don't
be
know
I think
why
fun.
we
Will was
will
also
with.
fine. No, I think
I-
it's fine. It's
I-
chip.
I guess.
Humble heat wave.
I think it's okay. Like you getting past the damage on the Zapdos is fine because he's not able to break this otherwise. Unless you force in
And
Darm,
in
in which
comes
case
the
Humble
goat.
So Flareon has
Flareon
110
takes
special
40.
defense.
Yeet.
It's very specially bulky. Its
Sheesh.
HP isn't
Yeah.
great, but it's got good special defense. So it eats that up like
yeah, I
a
think
champ.
it was like max with F. That's it.
It was max with F.
Yeah.
so you're
I
being
remember
upset.
because I pressured Weffels into bringing this so hard.
Humble Wish, and then it dies.
So you wish.
I'll see you
attack
later.
yourself. It is what it is.
Into the
Very
back.
good
So
play
now
to
it's-
force
it's
in the
locked.
Darm knowing it's gonna wish.
It's locked because of Gorilla Tactics, and it's probably, spoiler, got a scarf. So now
Yeah,
it's,
probably.
you know it's Ice Flow crashing. Hex comes in here. Alright, Humble Knock.
Can knock
No.
off.
The modest pecs.
Yep. Now the Rotom is going to die in like 2 turns.
No more item.
So
Give me that. He said.
Take
He
black
said, "Give me that
sludge.
black
And he
sludge."
kills himself.
Wait a minute. Oh.
Oh,
that was
bad
pretty funny.
plot.
I don't know what the Snorlax was baiting there. Maybe the Scald, but even if you get burned on Hydreigon, it's still bad.
Yeah, muscle.
Yeah, I mean, just go Hydreigon now. Why bait?
Yeah, there's no point to that.
Burn. Never lucky.
I don't think Weffles has gotten a Scald burn yet at all.
No, I don't think
Burn.
so.
Like
Another
over the
Wait, why
course
did
of
it
this
burn?
entire game, it's
Bro.
tough.
You built like a burn.
Just gonna keep
Also,
scalding.
I
for
like
fun.
this Gyarados set. I'm not really that surprised it didn't do anything just because Weffles' team is just low-key better. But I do like the
yeah.
leftovers. Pretty cool.
I like the Taunt DD leftovers as well. If only
Yeah.
you, I don't know.
So
Because it's hard to run that without leftovers, but at the same time, running pads just to be able to beat Slapdos would have been nice.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
this was Scarf Meow, right?
It was,
Yes.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
Scarf
everything's so
Meow
safe.
looks
Everything is
great
so
here.
slow.
Look great here now. 'Cause
Oh yeah,
they're
Scarf Meow
faster
is just
than Garm.
excelling now.
Yeah,
Garm,
no.
Gyarados swapping here on a knock would be like a little annoying, but it's whatever. He just looks really good now.
You just
Gyarados
U-turn
looks
forever, do you not?
It's
you
really
U-turn all the
funny.
time.
You just U-turn.
Yeah, of course. You just U-turn on
U-turn
whatever,
Zapdos.
get chip, and then go to something else. Well, no,
Yeah.
you just go Zapdos and Volt Switch, because again, no ground type. So
You don't care.
Or
Infinite
hey,
chip, you put him in
greedy,
the
get the health
vortex.
back. I like it.
yeah, might as well. You don't want to keep losing health. Again, that burn is actually doing something. So
Yeah.
burn. Never lucky.
Bro knows what happens and was still calling the burn. That's crazy.
Type
No,
shit.
Zap Meow is, yeah, it's great.
Zap Meow is insane core. Well, especially into a team with no ground type, you could just
No ground.
Yeah, right.
you just Volt Switch infinitely. Put him in the
haze.
blender.
Jeez.
That
I
Ether's
think-
still doing a chunk though.
Hey, you see
Yeah,
this?
nice.
That's less than 33% chat. You know what
Uh-oh.
this is? Oh, Regenerator. Oh.
Yeah, it still in a way still forces it out at the end of
Well, that was
the
a
day.
max roll.
And we're healing.
Though.
And Gyarados is
Tank
leaving.
just doesn't
No,
care.
it's kind of funny because Waffles. I mean, I'm sure you could tell by now the effect that hasn't come out yet, but that's endgame Great Tusk. It's bulk up, booster speed, dual stab to kill everything because it did
Yes.
great into this team. Waffles was working towards that the whole game, but at the end of the day, he could have just outstalled Kenny because he had better stall tools,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Kenny
There's
couldn't
no way
take
they're
it.
breaking fix ever.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was a roll, but even if you don't get the roll, you take the thing Scarf away, and then you go booster speed Tusk and win instantly. So
Yeah.
Waffles low-key didn't give a fuck.
Eating up like
You live the
champ.
waterfall,
No more
get the
rock.
defog off, and you see you're faster as well. Humble Volt Switch.
I'm roosted.
Zap X
Yup.
both
Or
just
Roost, or
roast
Greed
on the
Roost.
full
Yeah, I
thing.
forgot about that. No, Waffles just had better stall this game, and
Yeah.
Kenny couldn't
Oh,
break it.
absolutely.
I
It was
Volt
just
Switch
kind of simple.
Damn.
And by better stall, I mean he had healing and Kenny didn't.
That's true.
Like he wish passed multiple times, and he's got Roost Recover on Slapdos Toxapex, and Kenny's got literally none of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Like
Gyarados.
that's just how
it
went at
lasts
the
a
end of
long
the day.
time, but it's just getting chipped. It has no healing anymore.
Yeah, I mean it tried.
Also
It
reveals
certainly
Earthquake
stuck
in
around
last
for a
second
while.
here.
Yeah,
Pretty
Earthquake
funny.
lasts.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I mean, it was a
Yeah,
little
surprised
obvious.
until later.
How else are you gonna hit the pecs? But
Yeah. I
That's
mean, he
true.
didn't click it like at all, even the times that it was in originally. I don't know why he didn't just click it.
Dark Pulse, flinch. I'm the go.
Yeah, you just gotta go for
Oh,
9
one
million.
more.
Watch the incoming. Here it comes.
Nope.
Flinch
Ooh.
20.
oh,
Burn.
burn,
Licked like a
We're
boss.
alive.
Incoming 9 gazillion flinches. Alright, you're switching. You're dying.
Yep.
I don't
Burn
know.
the Draco.
what-
That's great.
Beep boop.
All right, so what you got to do now?
I
you got to
mean-
crit every single one and hope he forgets about Terra on Tusk.
True.
Also, not hit you for some reason.
it
with
doesn't
Masquerada.
matter.
And also Meow Hit exists, so you know. It's
And it's all over.
Papa Terra as well. Why not?
Hey,
Terra Fairy.
Uh-oh.
And it
Yeah, nice Draco.
Doing nothing.
Bonk. Guy like me goes
Long
super
is super
in
game.
Just-
Everything dies. Why?
Guys
Just
like me go
why?
for
Even?
the
It doesn't
button.
have spin.
there. Guy like me put spin on it.
Important. Important.
Right.
oh, okay.
Yeah, Levels played it pretty
Yeah.
well.
Well, that'll do it. That will do it.
Well,
ladies and gentlemen.
Kenny played that really well, but it was just a team difference at the end of the
Yeah.
day.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
be
Waffles
real.
just kind of pivoted around and didn't really have a way to do that. Like, you didn't have a ground
Yeah.
type, you didn't have a, like,
Yeah.
way of threat.
It really is just a big T diff here, unfortunately.
Kenny would have had to play out of their mind to win that. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
There is a
they
chance.
don't play bad by any means, but they just have to get every play right because their team is either too slow to out offense the team or it's not bulky enough to outlast them.
Because
So
there
it's
was a
just in, like, awkward
scenario
mid-round.
where Darm could have won, but this mod having Scarf
gotta
kind of
make it
just shuts
every
that
play right.
down.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
Like you would have to like either get like a great Earthquake and like be able to pivot out on like the mod that comes in next on Pex, or just flinch to death, which I just don't think that would have happened.
Low key, you would have had to crit that one Earthquake he got hit by, and win.
Yeah,
from
but he
there,
still had so
hopefully,
much.
'cause-
Like this mod was not used till the very end of the game. It was just
yeah,
it
like
wouldn't have
Tusk
mattered.
probably just won in the end game anyway. It didn't
Yeah,
matter.
right.
It's
This
tough.
Tusk was built
Uh-oh.
to come
Hey,
in later and just
Laxel.
win the game.
Hey.
So it's like,
hey, typical. Hey, we got
It's me.
oh, what a game.
So,
In the
full transparency. Me and Alexel, about 5 minutes before this game, we were both like, "Yo, this work week has kicked our asses. We did not put too much thought into our teams. We took one look. I'm dead serious when I say." 5 minutes before this match started, I opened my team builder to see what I had, and I had 2 Pokemon for this team. I was like, "Oh fuck!"
hashtag raw.
So it was a little bit rough from both ends of things. I had no idea which way this would swing, but I was dead set on Specs Ho-Oh, baby. Copia, like, dude, think about it. Where's the fire resist? It's silenced. We're not going to talk about that. But anyways, I thought Quagsire.
Oh, he's gone.
Yep.
Oh,
He died.
He thought Quagsire.
he thought quack.
Yep.
He really thought that.
My mic died in the middle of that.
Oh, yeah,
I
absolutely.
don't think about
And I thought Quagsire was
ruined
going to
the
come.
video.
I thought it was going to set up rocks, and I thought it was going to just be the Ho-Oh. So I'd, like, do it if I ran physical Ho-Oh. So that's why I ran Specs with Fire Blast, or was it? No, Specs with Flamethrower and Giga Drain. I was like, I'm going to just send in Ho-Oh. Quagsire's going to come in. I'm going to click Giga Drain. I'm going to win the game. Quagsire didn't come. Okay.
Game.
Hey,
All right.
that's good.
All right.
Let's get into it.
So I'm ripping the Ho-Oh anyways.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm hard switching.
Dudes.
Damn.
So
Only
might
just
I add,
43. That one
might
was
I
so
add,
fat.
Alaxel, for the actual drafting process, definitely the most screwed over. Alaxel
absolutely.
got
Oh god.
farmed in the drafting
They
process.
wanted Lele. They wanted Heatran. They wanted what else? Something else probably too.
It is very unfortunate, and
Yeah,
Alaxel kind of just
You
had
had
to.
9 Loki just stole his whole team.
It really is.
Alaxel
like,
kind of just had to
unironically.
work with what was available, which, in DD, like
Not a
as
lot.
much as I like them on, it's no Tapu
It-
Lele.
It's pretty bad.
I don't know.
like,
I don't know
considering
what
there's
this
Lele around.
mod set was. I assume it's like a scarf or something, probably. I don't know. But that was like minimal defense investment on Ho-Oh there. That thing just ate that shit like it was
Yeah.
nothing.
I
And
mean,
that's
oh,
my guy.
Fast, special
Really
defense,
fast.
right?
That's my guy right there. That's all I had to say. Specs damage coming in. I'm taking my kill this turn. Gimme.
Hey, that Ho-Oh, you
cool.
know, it's at 10%. That's a lot of damage. Humble.
Oh,
regenerator.
Humble
Humble regenerator.
regenerating.
I
Let's
love
introduce
this
the main character of this game.
Blast Wave.
My guy. This set is awesome.
Eats that up.
What was the item
Don't
on the thing?
care. Haze. It was Assault Vest Max Spadef.
No, it
Or
wasn't.
no,
'cause
it
it was
wasn't.
Hayes.
No, it wasn't. No, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Lying.
Sorry.
You
That was
know,
a different set. This was Max Fizdef Scald Haze Rapid Spin Flip Turn. That's what it was with boots.
Oh, boots.
Makes
okay.
sense. Makes sense.
Because I thought rocks were going up for. I thought rocks were a gimme into the Ho-Oh team.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Shame on me for thinking that.
Yeah, bro, respect.
Yeah, you're bad, Loki.
Anyways, back to the Ho-Oh. We are clicking Specs fire move here. Find my switching.
That's not.
That's not
Not
one.
switching.
Yeah, Mon with like 100 and something Spadef takes 55. Cha-ching.
This is
Oh,
Max.
bro.
This is Max Modest Scarf, Terra Water, Terra Blast, Tinglu with no Tinglu was Spadef invested. Never mind. Tinglu ate that. Tinglu does not care.
Hate that
I've
as well.
never seen Raging Bolt take that much from a neutral hit.
Yeah.
So fire. Because it's banded Pheromosa, but he eats it anyways because Raging Bolt is different. I really thought about hitting Thunderclap. I thought this thing was just going to be. And I did
Oh.
not want to let someone else
I
get
mean,
it.
the clap is so obvious. So, like, I
Yeah.
understand not clicking it.
But also, no ground type, Volt Switch alert.
Yoop!
Yeah. Yeah, no
Go
Quagsire.
Bly.
Also just let that bolt just go crazy.
Awesome set. Alert. Substitute. Because I thought
Yeah,
I
that's
needed
cool, man.
to do that for Pheromosa, but it absolutely dumpstered this Amoongus instead.
And the Mystical Fire.
Oh, it doesn't even break this.
You may notice
Oh,
SpongeBob
crit.
wakes up.
Working
Yeah,
on it.
Chris crit. Oh, okay, so maybe it still has a way.
We
to
putting
break
up another
right?
one.
No.
Oh. Bad news.
This is a fire set. I thought I wasn't
And he
watching
gets the
full
roll.
battle because
Yeah.
I was in the
Bad news.
shower. And I came back to this one, and I thought he clicked Spore on the sub turn, and I was like, oh yeah, it's Mystical Fire. I forgot about that.
Nice Volt Switch.
It's immense.
I will be killing this thing, however.
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't
You
matter.
have to-
Yeah,
It do
there's
not
just
matter.
Bad news. This thing is a threat.
This
And
is
this thing
Flutter
still
Mane,
dodged
and
the
it does
Mystical
not
Fire.
matter.
And it's
And
looking a little rough.
And I'm preserving my 6-0 while we're at it. Put him back on the
Hey.
field.
Bad.
I'm out
Yeah,
And
with
I
that.
calced it. I knew it was scarfed, so just went to the guy.
Humble thunderclap.
Doink.
Yeah.
That's
That's
3
kinda-
6-0s in week 2.
Crazy
Ubers,
game.
baby.
Kind of
Welcome
rough.
to Ubers.
Yep.
It was
Alright,
either
that's
me getting 6-0 or Laxel getting 6-0. There was no in between that game, I think.
All right, this one
Oh,
too.
All right, last battle.
Oh
of the week,
boy.
chat. Another Deoxys. I don't like this mon very much, but that's for personal reasons.
All right.
Yeah, we got the rain team on the field. Hey, staying in here is bad.
Yeah, you really like. You live one, but you're giving this mon a boost, and now your switch-ins get a lot worse because sure you have retro.
No. That's not the point. The point is, this is your only fair you resist against the Xerneas, and you just let it take half.
That
Yeah.
Yep.
That's also true.
And you
Also,
didn't even
Klefki
force
is
it on out.
notorious in like older gen Ubers. Actually, it's still pretty relevant even in like later gens too. Klefki is like the Xerneas check.
Yeah.
If you want like a cheap mod, this is the guy.
Yeah, because
Like you don't care about
true.
does
anything.
get
It does.
coverage, but it's like fighting and grass coverage. It's
Yeah,
not really
It doesn't get
can't
coverage
touch
for
Klefki
Klefki.
really.
And Rock, apparently. This just in.
And-
Fucking
I wonder how he
bullshit.
knows this. Alright, let's
No,
just
I
go.
mean, it just comes in, it puts the screens up against Xern, it doesn't. You can play it. I'm
Yeah.
saying the same shit we already know.
Light
Staying in
speed.
again
You're
is
just getting more torch
insane.
songs.
Yeah.
This mon is
Also,
slowly
you're
becoming
not.
good.
Also, you're
The light
not
screen
playing.
effectively does
so-
nothing because of the torch songs. Oh,
Yawn
and
is
the
the
Well,
yarn.
yeah, because of one because of the torch slugs. Two, you're not clay, so it's going away in 3 turns.
Yeah.
Yawn is an insane bring as well. and
Yawn
getting it
is
on the
an
Switch
awesome
Yawn
bring.
is
also
big.
insane.
And now, like, you can just click your strong move. Never
Up
mind.
there.
Oh, I did not expect to take that little. I mean,
Thick
I'll
fat,
take
Thick fat
that,
light
but,
screen.
like, That's
Thick fat light
Doesn't
screen.
matter.
That's,
It's gonna have Shadow
that's
Ball
Mammut
last.
right there. That's Mammut. Click the link in the bio,
Abi.
top comment.
Mammut Abi also has mind control, paralysis.
So,
Mammut Abi
this
paralysis.
mon right
mind
here
control.
could have done insane work into this team. Unfortunately, it got a taste of that yellow.
Mammut
magic.
Abi.
It got hit by the me versus Sableye that one game that I'm still mad about.
It got a taste of
It
that
got
yellow
hit.
magic.
It got hit by
Yeah.
a bus and got paralyzed from the waist down.
Yeah, pretty much.
This happened. We have it on footage actually.
Oh yeah, they killed
No.
Skeletors live.
Freeze dry, great break.
Oh, freeze dried. That
Yeah, freeze dry is
hey,
a great
I'll
brain.
give
Freeze-
Sophie that. Freeze dry.
Brain.
That's fire.
brain.
That's fire.
Incredible
Well,
bring,
my
actually.
switch-ins.
Unfortunately,
That
find my
is not
switch in.
switching.
That's not a
Gone.
switch-in.
Ooh.
Yeah,
an Uber
not bringing a
switch-in.
water resist into
Don't
the
think.
rain
Don't worry.
team.
We're gonna just
a
swap
little
in for you.
crazy.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know
So,
why we didn't go
um,
like low punny to
Yeah,
use
what you
get
go,
a fake out or
what
something.
you do is go off money, mega fake out, and like try to cycle that. Like you still had rush ram, so it'll take one, but like I don't know, like you have to sack someone else, probably Klefki at that point, maybe.
Yeah,
Probably,
you would
I don't
definitely
know.
have to attack something else.
Nah, the
Well, you
game
can't.
just ended this turn.
Yeah, low key.
The reasoning is because you just sacked your
Xerneas.
only resist against the Xerneas team. The game's already over.
And that is
Yeah.
damn.
I don't care
fucked,
about
like,
that screen.
It's
you probably
chops.
couldn't have even installed it.
No. It
Don't
was
worry,
over
guys.
when-
This
it
is
was-
Sash, right?
Oh, certainly.
no, yeah, no. Not bringing a water
Could've gone
resist
with fake
into the rain team, only having one fairy resist and sacking all the health on it to a Skeledirge.
Yeah,
Like-
and four of the mons being effectively weak to water because they're so frail is pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Also, looking
Yeah.
at Sophie's team here, Mega Lopunny does really well. Because obviously it's going to be Scarf on this guy, right? But like aside from that, Rain's not up. This Mon is significantly less scary. Chips that Mon, breaks potential sashes. It's probably going to be damn hard,
Pelipper,
but it does that.
Pelipper gets 2 go. It doesn't matter. Chansey dies. Skeletor dies
Skeletor
because
gets
Scrappy.
'cause- yeah.
It's just as long as it's Arflati, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough, but I don't know.
The Lottie was
Oh.
helmet or something like that, right? I think it was defensive.
Oh, was it? I don't know.
Yeah, because I think they sent their team.
Let
after
that,
the
we
fact,
let that thing
so
live, by the way.
Yeah,
we let that
I
thing
Let-
think
yeah, I
you
didn't
really
just
should have
kill it.
taken your kill. Because
I
like,
don't know why
You
we did
definitely
that.
should have.
you're losing at this point. You can't make it back. What you do is
You've
play
lost
for
anyways.
Redcord.
Just get the kill.
Yeah, you play for
Yeah.
Redcord.
Oh, Waffles, what's up? We're just
Oh,
talking about
Waffles
you.
cameo. We're about to finish the video.
Yeah.
We're recording.
Fuck. I was hoping I wasn't too late.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
bad
we're
news.
like
It's okay.
basically done.
Dude,
Marvel
this,
battle.
oh my god, these icicle spears and paras made me lose my mind.
Oh
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
So early in the battle.
Paralyzed from the waist down, Skeletor.
No, and then it came back in.
Mind control.
Oh yeah, the humble
And then it
fly
came
bomb.
back in and got parried again.
He came back in and got another. Yeah, well, spoiler alert. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
This is
4,
dice.
5 doesn't matter. Para again.
Yup, that's
Like-
up.
Come
Mammut
on,
mind
man.
control. Mammut mind control. Mammut mind control.
I mean, it still doesn't matter. 'cause,
And
again,
it's all over.
Hey guys,
Hey,
no
I
fair
wonder what
resist.
items this
Just
Xerneas is.
Damn.
just quick
Damn.
play. Like it doesn't matter.
You can
Everything
just
dies.
skip to end, honestly.
You're right. Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe I
Oh,
could've.
oh wait, something did
Yeah, that's a
happen.
weird looking Xerneas.
Hang on.
I think Reshiram lived one. Or
No, it was not Scarf. It was not Scarf.
Was it not?
Xerneas, I don't
Oh, it
think.
wasn't.
I don't think
Sure.
so.
Just
I don't think
yeah.
so.
I'm
Because I remember seeing their
pretty
team
sure
and it was
Abby
I'm
mixed.
said
pretty
It was
sure
Flare
it
Up and
was.
Moonblast.
Oh. Well, I mean, either
Hmm.
way, this comes in and
No, I'm
you
pretty
can't
sure it's
kill it.
Scarf. I think they just didn't want to take a fake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And crit didn't matter.
We're better.
It was Specs on the Kingdra. Also, we're slower than the Kingdra as well, so yeah, nice.
Humble chip.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
King
Yeah,
is putting
it's not
crazy
fun.
numbers of work into this team.
Yeah, not having a water resistant to the rain team is a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of true.
Like even a Terra Water or something like that.
I
would've been
mean,
fine.
she linked the pace after, but that was just that was if you couldn't tell from the damage, that was just Specs, Weatherball, Draco, Kingdra,
Yeah.
and there were no cushions.
It didn't,
Like,
it didn't matter.
Kingdra's not that good. It should not have put up that much numbers. It's just that Sophie did not bring resist.
It
so.
is a solid
Yeah.
Swift swim guy.
That's
He's
it.
a good-
He's a really good swim guy. A lot of people would argue the best pre-Basket Legion, but
Kita's
or no,
right there, bro.
without Swampert Mega. Sorry,
Oh, Swampert Mega. Also,
no
Skeeter.
Skeeter. Skeeter doesn't get
Different.
coverage, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I guess
You got
close
water
combat
moves
is still
and,
on these.
You got close combat and
You can't hit water types while Kingdra can blow up anything given
Hera,
the right
stellar
opportunity.
close combat, actually.
Lock
Your
it.
mother
Hey,
just
I'll lock it in.
cried.
Oh, I never thought about that one actually.
Yeah, let me
I
just
think
look
that-
at Sophie's team. Let me.
It's got Run and Wash. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, Rotom
Yeah.
Wash Delmies. Neither of those came.
Yeah, where's the Rotom
Yeah, I don't
Wash
know
into this
where
team?
Rotom
Rotom Wash
was.
looks crazy. Free pain splits on Chansey.
Oh, Pain Split on
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
man.
Pain Split could've been
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, pain
Oh,
split.
no
Volt
ground type?
Switch.
No ground
Yeah,
type?
good, right?
Hashtag
No ground type,
loading.
blows up
Yeah,
Pelipper,
Rotom
can probably
looks
eat from
insane.
Kingdra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Looking nice.
it is what it is.
Fake Rotom fan, I guess.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
All right, I think that wraps
Well,
up
it's-
week 1, aka week 2 of draft battles.
Yeah,
Wow.
nothing happened. That
Yeah,
was
nothing
kind of
ever happened
interesting
week
in
one.
Nope, nothing
Apparently.
happened. Nothing at all.
Yeah.
Week one was
Nothing ever
canceled.
happens.
Yeah,
Waffles, what's the
week 1's
rating
Easter egg.
overall?
Yeah.
The rating
Yeah, Waffles keep-
overall, let me see. Taking in the fact that taking in all the different facts, I would say week 1, I'd give that 5 out of 5. That was a funny week.
We got 5
A
big
lot of things
booms.
happened that week. That was
Boom,
good.
boom.
That was
What do you give? What do you? Okay.
week
Okay.
2.
Good.
Okay.
Week 2, 3 out of 5. Some matches were
Alright.
a little rough to watch. Others,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
crazy.
money.
We
Yeah,
had
you
some
get
bad
16
matches,
losing
but
your
we had some
doorstep.
really good ones too.
6 so good, some really bad.
see, week 1 was just exciting to watch because it's like someone clicks a
No one
button
knows
and
what
it's
anyone
like,
does.
oh,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, week 1 was just sweeps after sweeps.
Anyways,
Just-
really was.
This one we
Omni
covered
Man
a
choking
little
out
bit
a
more
Spothra,
thorough.
a deep cut reference.
Oh yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty
Okay.
And
Just
that's
scrapped on
draft
there on the
battles
thing,
for this
Thanks
week.
for coming.
Bye.
See you next week.
See you next week.